There we go. I've done my responsible bit that I had to do. Um, Shay literally and Anders destroyed her in the. Oh, we're listen. We're gonna go through it all. We're going through it all. It's gonna be a screen sharing, looking at everything type of day to day. Do you know Primals is bald? Primals, you're bald? I didn't know that. I guess thinking about it, I don't know. Primals, what hairstyle do you have? Unless you are, yeah. If you're not bald, what hairstyle do you have? I'm just curious. I realize I don't. I have no idea. Very low afro. Oh, okay, okay. Redeems bald on primals. Yes, you are. All right, all right, all right. Going into all the shit. For those who aren't aware, I believe this started Saturday. No, Friday. Friday night with a document dropped by a very well-known VTuber artist named Nanoless. That was April 26th. That's what, Saturday? So it was like Saturday midnight. So like Friday night into Saturday morning type stuff. Um Nanoless dropped this doc that was, they said, here or hello, I'm here to share something that has affected me personally and hurt others. This is very hard for me, but I feel it is necessary. Please do not send hate to anyone on my behalf. And the title of the document is Terminating My Work with Cinder. I'm not going to read the full doc, because, I mean, y'all have probably seen what's been happening. But I will, like, share it with y'all and go over the, like, key points of the document. Let me do this. Haha, here we go. And then let me also put the, not properties, filter. Put the crop padding on there. There we go. So, as y'all have seen, this top part of this document, some tools might be unavailable due to heavy traffic in this file. We'll see that in a lot of these documents. This stuff has been kind of crazy. But they start, Nanolist starts with an introduction about their experience working with Cinder and Red. For those who don't know, Red is Cinder's manager, which we'll later find out also means being, is Cinder's, like, partner. I don't know, boyfriend, fiance, I don't know at what level, but significant other. And Nanolist goes on into different sections, starting with, hearing, or not hearing, but there's the slandering of other creators to Nanoless by, a lot of these messages are by Red or redacted that you'll see. You won't see too many screenshots from, like, direct messages with Cinder, but, like, there are some in there. But through this, Red will be talking shit about other creators to Nanoless and whatnot. And one thing that's, like, kind of crazy that happened, I mean, a lot of crazy things happen, but one, like, Cinder, and I'm gonna honestly address Cinder and Red as, like, one unit, because they are, and despite what Cinder puts out in her apology later on, that's her life partner. That, like, they have been together, and I just do not believe that anything that Red or Redacted has said, Cinder was unaware of. So with like them talking to Nanoless, there's just, like, talking shit about other creators and, like, telling Nanoless that them as an artist would not be where they were, like, without Cinder. So, like, saying that, like, I built you up, so, like, you kind of have to work with me and, like, keep working with me and kind of listen to me on things. Especially, man, what a shit show. Yes, yes. And specifically telling this artist not to work with other not to work with other VTubers. One of them being somebody who's Cinder is supposed to be good friends with, Bao. And so they kind of like peer pressure and, like, coerce Nanoless into canceling a model that she's working on with Bao. As well as, like, excluding and blacklisting other creators from working with Nano. So not only Bao, they also talk about one name that gets blurred out but we later found out is Silvervale. Um, Cinder fucking hates that bitch, and made sure that Nanoless like never doesn't work with them that much. And just like going through all of this, it was fucking insane. Fucking insane. Like in this again, this drops at like midnight Saturday and immediately is like blowing up, and not even, and like this document is long. There's a lot in this. Them saying it's simply business of like, you know, making Nanoless only be working with Cinder, and telling this artist like, hey, you need to stop working with other VTubers because the more of your art that's out, the less it's worth. Like, that's fucking insane. There's some damage control on making sure like they don't do what they've done here and like go and like say things about it. But like overall, it's a 16-page document. Just fucking insane behavior. And then something that happens about, I think it's 10 minutes after Nanoless drops this document, Bao drops a document as well. We're gonna hopefully not see anything NSFW while I scroll down here. I should have prepped this, but you know, it is what it is. Kind of happens like that. Oh, please. Oh, please. Okay, we're getting into April 26th. If y'all get flashed, I'm apologizing in advance. Goddamn. I just want to find the document. Check replies to... Oh, you're right. Hold on, here it is. I scrolled down far enough. We found it. And there's some other ones too. So there are too many quotes on... I appreciate the flash. No! There are so many quotes on Nanoless's doc. But Bao also puts out a doc saying, I was very hurt by someone I thought was a friend. And the title of the document, you can't see it, but it says, I was hurt personally and professionally by Cinder and her manager. And Bao goes in and like talks more on the fact that Bao was working with Nanoless on a new design, and Nanoless suddenly cancels because the artist says that their schedule is too full, but it's because they were pressured by Cinder and Red to cancel on Bao. And yeah, here Nanoless asks Redacted on why he's encouraging her not to finish my model. Redacted then lists my name amongst other VTubers, as well as the vendetta Cinder and Redacted harbor against each other. Bao's been getting on our nerves for a while. She hijacked... Yeah, that was the other thing. Bao hired their YouTube editor, so saying she hijacked our YouTube editor. She constantly picking up artists that we work with. Now she's barking up the tree on one of our live 2D animators. Has a way of guilt-tripping others to get her way. Just insane. Absolutely insane. Like, these people are all supposed to be friends. Like, this is the reason why Redacted lists, or this is what Redacted lists as reasons why Nanoless should cancel her ongoing live 2D commission, and like ends up happening. Red is the dumbest motherfucker ever, not gonna lie. See, the thing is, like, it's definitely Red and Cinder. There's no way. Again, Cinder talks about how, oh, all of this happened to, like, without my knowledge. There's no way Cinder did not know that this was happening. Or if anything, she probably orchestrated all of this. I would not be shocked at all. And so, like, this is another 7-page document, of Bao's, like, screenshots and whatnot. And even comes in with, them working on, because, who is it? Bao, Cinder, and I believe... Was it Bao Cinder? Bao Cinder and Vienna worked on Boss Rush, a music video, and one of the editors there says we're 99% sure she told him, the editor, not to do any more with us. Just absolutely, yeah, manager eats the fall, doesn't loot a bunch of big VTuber clout, money keeps rolling. Exactly that. And I happen to be awake whenever these two docs first dropped. I was on a VC with one of my friends, and I even said, I was like, I'm looking at this right now, and I'm looking, and the fact that all of the screenshots are with Red, or Redacted the manager, and not with Cinder. Cinder's plan 1000% is to use him as a scapegoat and to get away with this. And like, just pin the blame on him completely. Say that she didn't know all this was happening. I called that from the start, and that's what happened. And from Nanoless putting out this doc, more people, hi Shitty Cat, welcome in. More people started putting out their docs because a lot of people were listed in the initial doc. Spite, who is another like hellhound Cerberus, they're really a Cerberus VTuber, puts out their doc because they are also unfairly targeted. And this is another 8-page document, them having the similar models and like covering that stuff. And it's just, it's rough. We talking about Cinder? Yes. Welcome in, Sharon. We are talking about Cinder, going over, and like, this is insane, because Cinder being, such a big name, like, and supposed to be friends with all of these people, to then turn around and like all of this being happening is nuts. And so I know Spike came out with the doc. This SAC, they are the Boss Rush music video editor. They put it their 2 cents. Silverveil came out with the doc as well, because Silverveil gets attacked by Cinder like the most. Another week, another VTuber scandal, without a doubt, Cappy, without a doubt. So going through all of this, and like, they were supposed to be friends, but Cinder just like held so much resentment and hate towards Silverveil that like nothing really like friendship blossoms. It's just hatred felt towards her. It's all so like rough. It's just all so like honestly terrifying is the best word for it. And like, all of these people put out their docs, and after a while, because all of this happens like that Saturday morning, basically. Going over to Cinder, she puts out this statement, which obviously got community noted, a little bit later on Saturday, saying effective immediately, Redacted will no longer be managing or overseeing my VTuber activities. He no longer represents me as a creator, my brand, or my intentions. I'm sorry, everyone. I will be making a larger response when I'm able. Which already people are not buying it, basically. I'm so anxious about being friends, and this whole Cinder scandal is my biggest fear. Yes! I feel bad for Nanolis, because I feel like they are technically complicit. They were more manipulated into doing this by a big VTuber. You've brought up a good point there, Saren. I'm gonna get to that. So Cinder puts this out. More documents are coming out at this time. I think by the time Cinder puts out her apology, like 7 or 8 docs are out. Drawing right now, so I'm like, thank you for the lurk, cat. So Cinder does come out with the document, My Apology. I want to say, whenever I saw this doc, I saw it not by Cinder's post, but by Buff Puff's reply of "dude, fuck off," which, as you can see, most of the replies here are absolutely ratioing Cinder in posting this doc. It's how Roblox YouTubers would get revealed to be kids or something, all about power dynamics. No, yeah, you're right. Community notes things. Fun fact, like 60% of tweets have proposed notes attached, and most of them are accurate but never get published. Oh, yes. Shy Lily's ratio, which we'll get into that. One of the docs that I do want to like go into a bit more is Cinder's apology. Because it starts out by like, she says, starting with it. There's nothing I can say to make this better, but I'll try my best to properly convey my feelings, frustrations, and mistakes. I'm not gonna lie, that second part, we're already not starting off well. I'd like to explain my point of view and apologize to each party affected. Talks about how Redacted has like been her life partner, and she never like intended on mentioning it publicly, but since the claim is out there, she'll say it. She does say here, his hyper business oriented outlook warped my view of what it is I should be doing and what should be important to me as I navigate this career path. And then I think she says somewhere, yeah, she says, as of yesterday, he is no longer working with me, and I have not extensively discussed any of this with him. Where our personal situation goes from here will be figured out between us privately. This, like, obviously, this right here, I feel like is her saying that, like, she's going to continue being with him, and that, like, he won't be managing her publicly, but he'll probably still do it from, like, the background. If she still VTubes. I genuinely don't know if Cinder will graduate after this, because I don't really see a recovery from this, which, like, it's kind of fucked up that, like, Obviously what Cinder did was like shit, completely awful. Um, but I don't see her recovering from this. But somebody who does like specifically, I do want to say people that are like very like right wing, racist, all of those, like Kirsch for example, can do what they're doing and just still continue VTubing. But if you like fuck with artists or like be a shitty person, not in that way, you're more likely to get canceled. I'm not gonna go too deep into that, but y'all know what I'm saying. Um, yeah, and a lot of people are already speculating that she might go into just right wing grifting, because that's kind of like the pipeline of like, if you do get canceled by like some like the group of people that are, I want to say, more rational and like their ways of behaving and whatnot, you can go to that side and they'll let you get away with anything, quite literally. So I do hope that Cinder graduates off of this, if I'm being completely honest. If there's no, I don't think there's any recovering off of it. I hope she graduates. I don't want to see her go into the right wing grifting. Um, but that is a possibility. Unfortunately, it's very profitable. Um, but anyways, back to the doc. Um, she talks about, in regards to analysts, the majority of my time working with her, it was red. So we're already shifting blame. Oh, why did I lose tracking? Okay, we're back. We're back. She's already shifting the blame to Red Redacted, her manager, her partner. Um, saying that she assumed that Nanolist was always very willing to be taking on whatever project and whatnot. Saying of her own volition, Nano canceled a large portion of her model commissions last September. Um, what is there was one specific creator. Yeah, she does mention there was. Let me go back up a little bit. Yeah, it would that we'd come to the conclusion that it would be in my best interest, so Cinder's best interest, to talk with Nano about making more time for her project specifically by negotiating with her to cut out other work, which was wrong to do. And she does admit there was only one specific creator we were responsible for naming and pressuring Nano into reconsidering projects with, not an entire list. And that is that being Silvervale. So she's saying only Silvervale should have caught the brunt of this. Bow, Spite, other people like that shouldn't have been caught in the crossfire, is according to Cinder. I think there was the intention to have all of them caught in that. Oh yeah, Cottontail, that was another one. And people are saying that she does say the claim that I was just using her is wrong. I've always treated Nano with respect and as my friend. I don't fully agree. But all of that. Yeah, she says when Nano had messaged me about this agreement almost a month later, I was under the assumption that this was only about Silvervale. And says, I was upset and my initial messages to her were very guilt trippy, but I wasn't going to force Nano to do anything she wasn't okay with. Tried reassuring her that I was okay with her decision. Nano had also never come to me as seriously and professionally as her document was looking to address the situation she had with either of us or terminate our partnership, which don't like that part either of like, she didn't come to me. She didn't come to me like how she is in the document where she's putting her foot down basically. Kind of fucked up there. Yeah, I invited her to my streams. I sent her merch. Like, she's such a good person for that. The screams, oh no, Your Honor, she totally came home with me of her own volition. Just please ignore all the pressure and coercion and financial threatening. Exactly. Her putting an embargo on other people's bottles and debut stuff should put her in the grounds of being sued for monopolizing without a contract. Yeah. Yeah. Paid in exposure. But like she goes on to like basically, oh yeah, she spends a whole paragraph talking about why she doesn't fuck with Silvervale and like how she ended up hating Silvervale and stuff like that. She like basically kind of gives everybody their own paragraph of like trying to cover her ass and like explaining why she did the thing that she did, and then at the bottom like gives them their own personalized like apology. I y'all can't see me, but I'm air quoting it. People saying the amount of people she screwed over might cause a lawsuit of some kind. That would be interesting to see. I would love to. I know there are a couple of like lawyer VTubers. I'd love to get their like weigh-ins on that, and also just like any lawyer really. But I know there are lawyer VTubers that could weigh in on this. What up? What up, Lich King? How's it going? Talking about the whole Cinder fiasco. Yeah, and the fact. Oh yeah, there's also. Oh, you're at the air quotes apology part. I do. You know, Cinder, it's so funny because whenever I first brought this up, I was like, I was telling John, like, oh my god, there's a doc against Cinder, and I was like, not our Cinder. This other VTuber Cinder. Might need to relaunch Core Keeper. There's a connection issue. Oh, okay. I got you. I can do that real quick. Oh. Let me try sending you an invite, because Tuna is, oh, fuck. It is, yeah, no, I'd have to kick. Tuna's off stream, or offline fishing, but I will open it up.
Did you just close the game?
I did. I'm sorry. I should have asked what you were in the middle of. I gotta close it and reopen it. This has been a confusing time for sure. Yeah. Shy Lily's response to it was oh, I'm gonna read Shy Lily's full response because it was incredible. I know I'm kind of skimming through like all of the documents themselves, but like I will fully read Shy Lily's response because it's incredible. It really is. Especially, and also Bao's quote retweet. It was a long response. You could feel the passion in that response. Also, hi Kobe, how's it going? Sorry, I slight breaking the discussion. I gotta reopen. We'll be doing, or what I'll be doing after we cover all this is I'll be playing Core Keeper today. We have a server going with some of the friends, and so I had to close and reopen the server real quick. Oh my god, it's your birthday! Happy birthday, Kobe! Montoma, the server is back open. You should be able to join. Alright, let me go back into this. Do y'all want me to fully read the docs? Because I can. I was kind of just skimming through it. But I can like go over everything that's in them. But I'm not gonna lie, I kind of figured most people have also already read these things. And time to get your voiceover credits? Oh, okay. Not the apology, please. That's fair. I mean, I'm kind of giving the TLDRs of all of the docs as I'm going through them. But I am gonna read Shy Lily's response. But like basically Cinder's whole doc is Red did things that I wasn't aware of. I harbored resentments towards these people that like I should have gotten over, or like I shouldn't have done, and like my insecurities played into this. Is this the Cinder news? It is. Cinder's TLDR is Shaggy's It Wasn't Me, but just the parts Shaggy singing. Yeah, her whole thing, her whole apology is like pushing everything off to pushing everything off and using Red as a scapegoat. Saying that, oh yeah, there's also cheating involved. I totally skipped over that. But yeah, there's some cheating in the middle there. And then like ghosting of people that she was working with, and then I will go over each of her like sections to each person. So she says, to Nano, I'm so sorry I let things get to this point or even entertain the thought of you working exclusively with me. That's not fair to you. I wouldn't be here without you, and I wouldn't have been able to do most of what I've already done without you. I felt overly attached to our relationship over the past 4 years and loved your work so much that I wanted to make myself exclusive to your art and should have never sought those feelings to be reciprocated. Everything you've worked on for me was always so perfect, and I lost sight of how everyone else around me would have felt. I had no intentions of pressuring you into anything, but looking back on my clouded judgment, I can see how my messages felt that way. When I talked about how my models helped you improve, I meant that as looking back on how far we've come together. We've been friends for so long and cheered each other on when we both started growing and getting more opportunities like plushies, figures, etc. You have been my exclusive artist for full live 2D models for the majority of my time as a VTuber, and of course, I would have been sad if you didn't want to continue that relationship, but in all of our other private DMs, I was okay with you ultimately doing what was best for yourself. I saw you as someone I trusted and looked and loved and wanted to make sure you were still taking care of yourself with all of the projects you took on, mine or otherwise. I never saw you as just a business partner. I thought I was reassuring you because I'd always been understanding if you wanted to move on to other projects. I genuinely appreciated our friendship. I always saw you as a close friend. I'm sorry for what I put you through. Cinder ERPing with someone behind her boyfriend's back. Yeah, that's a whole thing. This, I just don't believe it. I do believe that she saw her as, or saw Nano as a friend. I don't know if Nano's pronouns are she, her. Saw Nano as a friend, but, ooh, perfect. Tea for my shower link. Hi, Shards. I believe that apology, if not what I've just been through, and it reeks more of manipulation, and all the girls' reactions to it confirm my suspicion. Yes, it's just manipulation. That's really all it is. That's all it is. But that's the first one. We have to bow. Since the start, I've always admired you and how genuine you've been to everyone. I wouldn't be here without you either. I'm disgusted with myself for buying into the narrative that my friends were competition. I've never had such genuine friendships in my life, especially with you. We've gotten to know each other so well online and in person. You've already been through so much, and the last thing I wanted to do is cause more harm, but I did. I'm sorry for not reaching out sooner about these ideas that were put into my head. I wish we would have been able to talk about this too. I didn't know about the severity of things that had been said and theorized about my own friends behind my back until now. I don't believe. I don't believe this one bit. It's my fault for not realizing the things Red was saying about you. The countless friendships I've made here within the last several years mean so much more to me than him in the business side of things, in his way of thinking. No amount of popularity or money means more to me than the relationships I've built in this community. I've always been myself, whether that be on stream or in person, and I hope the friends I've made can understand I'd never condone this behavior or any of the things that were said about my friends. I've always wanted everyone around me to thrive and find happiness. I can't stress enough how disappointed I am that I didn't see this sooner until it got to the breaking point. I'm sorry, Bao. I will say both Bao and Nanoless's like parts is it's really Cinder apologizing because she got caught, like because it came publicly. I don't think it would have been like she says that I wish you would have come to me sooner about this. But like it shouldn't have been a thing to begin with. And you knew it was a thing to begin with. And like again, I don't believe that she like I don't believe she didn't know Red was like saying these things. When people said fuck Cinder, where's Spike? Yeah. When Spike just started, she asked folks about what her NSFW ad on Twitter should be. And she still has the ones I came up with all those years ago. Oh! Snap, you're going over the Cinder stuff? I am. But is your name pronounced Moody? Because I've been saying Muddy, like mud with a Y. But I heard Cinder saying, not this Cinder. Good Cinder. Cinder with a C. We have Cinder with an S and Cinder with a C. I heard him saying Moody. And I was like, oh, I'm so sorry. You should have told me. I've been saying it wrong. Oh my God. Yeah, exactly. I'm not sorry. I'm sorry I got caught. It's just damage control. She, does not want to admit the guilt. Again, just completely scapegoating like Red, 100%. Then this one is to the boss rush music video editor, Sister Sack. I loved getting to chat with you in person. I absolutely loved all the hard work you put into the boss rush song. I was so grateful to hear you were on the board to edit the MV. I don't remember exactly why the stream got pushed back, but I definitely wouldn't have put the blame on you, knowing about how soon the deadline was when you started working on it. I was so thankful for your willingness to complete the project despite everything, and the quality of how it turned out was incredible. I can't believe how Red talked about you, especially after all the effort you put in for me. I'm sorry for everything that's happened. Once again, I just do not believe this. If I knew it was my friends, I'd tell them to stop. Like, so, oh, yeah, that's a great question. If I knew it was my friends, I'd tell them to, I wonder where that is. But, like, saying that this is only bad because it was your friends. So if it was anybody else, it wouldn't have been that bad. It would, like, this wouldn't be a problem. Oh my gosh. Don't worry. The Hellhound VTubers are already like filling the hole that Cinder will be leaving. There are several Hellhound VTubers stepping up, ready to take on the mantle. Totally cool with it happening to anybody else. Yeah, no, exactly. Yeah, it says to Cotton and Lily, I'm so sorry you get dragged into this. It's my fault I let it get this far, but I hope you can believe me when I said I had no knowledge of Red bringing you up in Nano's DMs. I don't believe this. But I just learned about all of this myself, and there could have been so many other friends affected by the narrative that things always had to be competitive. If I knew Red was going to try to exclude specific friends in the exclusivity deal, I would have took. See, again, the fact that there's an exclusivity deal and saying if I knew Red was including specific friends, I would have spoken up. But if it wasn't friends, it doesn't matter. Like that's fucked up. That is fucked up. None of my friendships are worth sacrificing over an RP. I love being your friend and all the memories we've shared. I hope someday you can forgive me for allowing this to happen. The fact, if I knew, yeah, you knew wholeheartedly. You were aware of this happening. I do not believe that you weren't aware. And somebody who's a perfect example of this was Vexoria, quoted this. It said, this is like me saying Zolan doesn't know what, like, I don't know what Zolan's doing. You know what your partner is doing, especially if your partner is managing you. You know what they are doing. You'll talk about these things. I don't believe that you don't know. This is the section to Silver. So to Silver, since the start, I love that I saw someone else sharing so many similar interests to me, and I thought maybe we could talk about it all and be good friends. I was blinded by all these hate comments around me, calling me your lesser half. I hate the person I've become towards you. I tried reaching out some time ago to try to start up a friendly conversation to change things and make things right. Say hi to you at convention to support your endeavors, but despite all of that, I was still being eaten alive by my own doubts and fear or harassment. I was pressured by the community as a whole to try reaching out to collaborate since I got these messages so often comparing us, and I hope we could work something out. The photo of me at the meet and greet was taken candidly, and I thought it looked so cute. I posted it without asking you, which was wrong of me. I was so wrong for letting everyone get to my head about all these malicious feelings. I'm so sorry for any opportunities I've taken away from you. I'm sorry, Silver. I genuinely wonder if Silvervale will sue because of this. I like so many opportunities I've taken away from you. It would probably be a hard lawsuit to pull off. But, like, I feel like there should be some compensation because, like it says, that there were opportunities that Silvervale could have taken and gotten farther with if it wasn't for Cinder, like, and what she did. And what her and her partner did. To Spite, I'm sorry I'd assumed things about your design that weren't true, and I'm sorry you've been harassed by commenters needing to compare us, and I apologize for the way Red spoke about you to Nano. You didn't deserve any of this, Spite. I'm sorry. The fact that there's like kind of 2 lines here, I feel like she could have done more to Spite, but I'll leave it alone. Says to Peaches, I'm sorry if I made it seem like I was ignoring or ghosting you. I was so happy we had the opportunity to meet in person, and I was apologetic with how busy things were for me at the time. I wanted to spend more time with you, but as I got more messages and more DMs, everything became so overwhelming. I've always had a low social battery, and that made it so hard for me to keep up with the dates with all my friends. I've never had any ill feeling towards you, and I still don't. A 1A! We're covering the Cinder air quotes apology. And then gonna go over the absolute fucking dunks everybody's doing on this apology doc. To Rain, you're the first person I met as an ASMR artist. During a time where I was immature and vulnerable, I ended up being consumed by the content I was making, and it led to me making awful decisions I still think about and regret. I was not in a good spot at the time. I've hated myself for this kind of behavior, and it took a long time for me to move away from what happened. I have no excuses. I'm sorry you were dragged into my drama, and I'm sorry I made you feel how I made you feel after I just wanted to close the book on things. Not a hellhound Raven mix. I'll be a hellhound rhino mix with burning horns. And then her final paragraph here, she says, "I'm sorry to my pyro pups and my mods for expecting me to lead by a better example than this. I'm sorry to the VTuber community for looking towards me as someone to aspire to. I'm sorry to Kaiser, who put his heart and soul into everything he's ever done for me and not even talking to you about how I felt. I'm sorry to the dozens of artists that have put their hard work into me, and I'm sorry to the rest of my friends who I've let down. I've led a bad example, and I don't expect forgiveness. I've made many mistakes over my 5 years on the internet. I'm only one person living the one life I get for the first and only time like everyone else. And as I said at the start, I ended up developing an extremely unhealthy work-life balance, and the harm Red has caused with the way he has viewed things is irreparable. The way I've been perceiving things lately is not how I want to view the world moving forward. And this goes to show there's a lot I need to address and improve if I'm to continue being being a creator. I'm devastated that the friendship so special to me may understandably never be mended again. Banger song? Yeah. This is just... Oh, Kiriko VT, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. I simply don't believe it. And neither did anybody else. Starting with Shy Lily, who is absolutely fucking ratioing the shit out of Cinder with over 100,000 likes on her reply to the 13,000 likes of the apology. Shy Lily says, the absolute audacity to sit here and continue to manipulate and gaslight is absolutely insanity. Oh my god, Fenrir! Thank you so much for the sub! Your model's so pretty. Thank you! Yeah, no, Shy Lily is about to go in. Let me wait for my head to not be flattened like this. Thank you so much. Are they getting roasted? Oh, yeah. I will say, obviously, this is a very bad, thing that has happened. But some of the memes that have come out of this, people calling the raise in price that Nanolist did on all of her models, the Cinder tariff, I'm not gonna lie, it's fucking good. That's pretty damn good. But so Shy Lily says, the pain and mental torment you have caused the ones closest and most supportive of you has been devastating, and I have never been so heartbroken and so hurt so badly for my friends. You're the fakest person I've ever had the displeasure of supporting, reading and hearing of how you've really viewed me behind my back, not just through screenshots of your man, but also your very own messages, while having to sit here and read through these bullshit lies you spin makes me want to vomit. The first fucking paragraph is already nuts, already going so hard. We have 7 more. It says, to claim that you didn't know a single thing and had zero awareness of what your man was really up to, when everyone who had shared even a single moment with you knows you basically operate as the same person, sharing every waking moment while loving to jump at the slightest opportunity to turn into the most slanderous self as soon as the opportunity was given, even when talking about your friends, is sickening. I have experienced your own actions without Red in a situation where in your own screenshotted words, you express a pressure to live up to what Lily is and proceed to throw one of your most loyal and supportive friends under the bus after months of continuous planning just because you consistently choose business over friends, never feeling bad for failing them. Just to earn the bag and compete with me over a V-Card collab that you rescheduled to be on the exact date that your friend needed you to keep an important promise. You actively lied about it to them, instead blaming me for the collab you rescheduled, adding me to the pool of excuses to save your ass when you realized that you were being a bad friend. Why blame me for choosing to miss an obligation you agreed to on one of the most important days in your friend's career? Everything you do is out of competition through your constant need to one-up the people who are the sole reason you even have these opportunities and platform to earn from to begin with. You're welcome, by the way. You claim that it's just business. Well, in the business world, there has to be accountability, and all you've done is try to shove it away and admit to nothing. In true narcissistic fashion, you're only feeling sorry about yourself and your own consequences in your career and trying to salvage it. I'm sorry for everyone who looked up to you as an inspiration. I'm especially sorry for your fans. Pyro Pups deserve better. Shy Lily waiting, fucking insane. This is such a phenomenal response. Animation cancel reloaded ultra KO combo. Like, someone said they need to make a gamer subs flavor called Just Business for Cinder, and I couldn't agree more. And she ate with that. What is 4 plus 4? 8. No, Shy Lily went absolutely fucking nuts. And like, it again, such a phenomenal response. And I am very curious about what's going to happen with gamer subs after all of this, because Cinder is a co-owner, partial owner of gamer subs. So is Shy Lily. Gamer subs is already going through a lot of shit of like their other partners canceling with them because of the stuff that Kirsch is getting away with, and gamer subs isn't putting out a response on. And gamer subs has also just always been kind of backing rather problematic creators. I'm very curious as to what's going to happen with gamer subs after all of this. Shy Lily is the majority owner. They're both partial owners. They're both partial owners. It says it in both of their bios. Shy Lily's the owner of VCard, but she's a partial owner of gamer subs, and Cinder's a partial owner of gamer subs. But I feel like Mega Minion JJK. What is going on in Shibuya? Yeah, I see D. Show me Neanners. Oh, we're going through them all. We're going through them all, because everybody puts in a really good response to this. The countless friendships I've made here within the last several years mean so much to me, so much more to me than him and the business side of things and his way of thinking. It says, I'm so disappointed. You have known Red since your college days and have a long-term relationships. How can you think it's okay to just put all the blame on him and pretend you didn't know what he was saying or doing as your manager? I don't believe this. Even if Red would put out a statement saying that he is in fact the devil and everything is his fault, I wouldn't believe it, because it would be way too convenient. There's no way he's been building your brand behind your back and being the person you're closest with without you knowing what's going on. And that's what I'm saying. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. There's no way that you don't know. There's no way that you don't know that, like, what he's been doing. It's still so heartbreaking to hear Vtubers that do silly acts and suddenly lose their accent when talking about this. Shows the amount of disappointment in there. That's very true. The old classic, shift the blame onto the boyfriend, fake a breakup, come back single and in therapy, and then capitalize on what's left of your community. That's exactly what I don't see how Cinder comes back from this outside of like this method of the single and in therapy and then capitalizing what's left on your community, or the right-wing grifting. Those are the only two ways. That's why I do hope that she just graduates. I really do. Cause I don't know how else you come back from it. The Amber Heard, no. She's a hard drop carrier to go, bro, this is fucked up. That's serious business. Yeah, Vienna put out a response a little bit later. I really struggled with the right words, but the price of caring for someone is the pain you feel when you lose them. All of us feel this pain now. I couldn't understand why Bao, who brought us all together in the first place, was the target of this. It was never a competition. What is a successful career without anyone to share your victories and defeats with? We all looked forward to planning sleepovers, trips, movie nights, putting our souls out there for the world and our music together. I was so honored for the opportunity to work on Boss Rush with both of you. It is very sad that the closest people to you have been made to feel like stones to step on, ladders to kick down, and more. I hope this situation becomes a learning opportunity for us all. My friend and I both said that Cinder was immediately done from the moment Shy Lily replied, "Oh, Cinder was done. Cinder was done from the. Honestly, I think the drop of Nanolys's and Bao's docs and Cinder replying with just saying effective immediately, Red's no longer my manager. I knew from then it was done. It was done. She's going to just blame everything on her manager. She's not going to take accountability herself. It's a wrap. It's a wrap. Where is it? Tricky responded. We all bonded, I thought, because we always dreamed of a friend group where we felt safe and loved, since we didn't have that as kids, a place where we could all be ourselves, no competition, not a brand, a place where we would never have to worry about being taken advantage of. We all confided in each other about our trust issues and fears. Yes, we're all content creators with ambitious goals, and the memories we made together were significant to me. Yes, we need to work, but never should business come above a genuine friendship where you step on people to get to the top. I thought we all wanted to vibe and have fun together. I never in my life dreamed that there would be a betrayal, that you viewed your friendship as competition. I am utterly heartbroken. I don't understand why a best friend would let such harmful words happen behind the scenes about another friend you claim to be so close to. If you had been feeling these type of feelings, they should have been expressed to Nano and Bao before everything blew up, especially if they were supposed to be your close friends. Which, this so much that, like, if you're feeling this, you, like, literally communicate with your friends. That's like what you're supposed to do. The screenshots are so nasty and malicious, but now I'm seeing so many other people have also experienced similar hurt. My heart goes out to them as well. We just wanted to be treated like human beings. I understand that people make mistakes. We all do, and we grow and we learn from them. I hope both you and Red treat people with kindness and empathy moving forward instead of malice and deceit. No more hurt, please. Did Nanners I didn't mean to go back. I didn't mean to go back like that. Did Nanners respond to this? Like a reply or quote retweet? Because I would like to see that. Oh, here it is. Nanner's response: I've seen Silver receive so much harassment and unfair comparison to you over the years, and she just tanked it, minded her business, and never once tried to sabotage your career or tear you down. Deflecting and outright lying several times in the response instead of fully owning up to your mistakes is insulting to everyone. I can't help but feel very frustrated on behalf of my friend and everyone who is on the receiving end of so much unnecessary stress, largely due to the choices you made. They handled the situation with much more grace than you decided to, and they deserve better. The weird backhanded remark you made the first time we ever met last year stuck with me, and now it makes a lot more sense knowing that this is apparently how you normally view and treat people. I hope you can learn from this and realize it's way easier to be kind and to be happy for your success as well as the success of others. My biggest disgust is how they told Nano to drop Silver's model, and then like 2 days later she goes to Silver's DMs to tell her she got her merch and she loves him, that they're both Nano's kid. Yes, like it's just so nasty. And like, okay, I will be honest, and like everybody is replying to this with like their responses and whatnot. I will be honest, and my personal feelings of this is I feel like, and this kind of goes in with what I think Saren had said earlier of like Nano being complicit in it, is like there were signs of this that should have been addressed sooner. There are signs of these things being what they are that like were let slide, and thus she was able to continue this behavior and like getting more egregious with it, to the point where it boiled up to this. And I feel like it should have been nipped in the butt, but I understand that it's also very hard to nip something like that in the butt, especially with like the power dynamic that's in play. But it's so upsetting. It's so upsetting to see all of this play out when like if people would have just honestly and openly communicated with each other like years ago, if Cinder would have honestly and openly communicated with other people and like her friend, people who were supposed to be her closest friends in this, we wouldn't be here. And also, honestly and openly communicating, I mean, I think the only person she honestly and openly communicated with was Red, and that's how we got here. Is that she told Red and everything how she felt in these situations and what she, and like things she thought were like able to plot of like making sure Nano doesn't work with this person, making sure these things don't happen for another person. And it's just I don't know also how you can just be so fake of like you were saying, like making sure somebody didn't get these opportunities and then turning around and like being all like happy go lucky in their face and stuff like that. I don't know. I don't get it. Also, hi Nova. So you're watching the Hellhound activity, actively burning their own house down. Yes. Stumble upon a Proto, we're going over the whole Cinder drama that's been going on. I'll be honest, I think at the start of this, she had 312K. So the like significantly tanking in numbers. I will say I'm still following her just in case she privates her account because I want to see what gets posted on there. I'm not following, obviously, to support her. I don't support this behavior at all. But if she locks her account, I still want to see what she posts on there. If she keeps posting on there, or if she turns to right-wing grifting, I would like to see that. Cinder burns so bad, it's no longer ember, it's just ash. Yeah, no, this is, and again, I'm very interested in seeing what happens with Gamer Subs after all of this, because Gamer Subs has, again, was already under fire, was already dealing with a lot of backlash of having different rather larger creators dropping them as like their partnered energy drink company. Girl called it in her song, "The world is turning to ash again." No! But I just, it hurts, and I my heart goes out to everybody who has been affected by Cinder's behavior. Local, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. I know, I think Bao streamed and was just absolutely sobbing on her stream, like going over how she felt about everything. I don't know how you can do this to somebody. That's kind of like my thing. And like, I'm a very, Cotton was also a bit broken. Oh yeah, because Cotton was also name dropped in it all. I don't know how you could be this nasty. Gur graduated, Cinder stuff, Pope died, moving graduated, Matara leave. Oh my god, yeah! That is another thing that happened today. Matara Khan is no longer gonna be a part of Vshoujo. So much has been happening with the Cinder thing, I completely forgot about that. Yes, today Vshoujo, 10 hours ago, hold on, I'm bringing the page back up. 10 hours ago, Vshoujo posted, "Dear community members, we want to share that after careful thought and consideration, we've made the difficult decision to formally part ways with Matara on May 5th, 2025. We're genuinely grateful for everything she brought to Vshoujo and wish her the best moving forward. Goodbyes are never easy, and we understand many of you deeply care about Matara as we do. The best way to support us both right now is with kindness, understanding, and respect for everyone's feelings and privacies during this transition. We're committed to our incredible talent community and the values we share. Thank you all for your empathy and continued support." I mean, Matara was technically not going to be part in March, but the contract ends on the 5th of May. Yes, and Matara did put out her own message of saying, "Vshoujo made the decision to part ways with me on March 6th, effective May 5th. I thank the girls plus Kuro for the great times we've had together." Oh, the ad break, I'm so sorry. "And the wonderful moments we shared in the last approximately 18 months. I wish the remaining talent in Vshoujo the best of luck in their activities. I love them very much, and I will carry on being their bug auntie. I will continue streaming as Matara Khan because I am Matara Khan. And I hope the Momos can still cheer me on, even if I won't be Matara Khan of Vshoujo." Apologize, I don't want to get you riled up. What am I missing? I don't know these people, so forgive my ignorance. TLDR of what we were talking about previously, Cinder, a very large VTuber, partial owner of Gamer Subs, is getting called out for her shitty behavior of, having a very popular model artist, Nanoless, having her manager basically, like, coerce Nanoless into only working with her and like canceling the models and work of her other like friends, and specifically making sure that another VTuber that she was getting compared to, Cinder was getting compared to often, named Silvervale, got like blacklisted from working with like certain people, and so all of that had come out. And then Cinder dropped a apology doc, and I put air quotes around apology because it really wasn't a good one, of saying that it was all basically her boyfriend slash manager or partner slash managers doing, and she didn't know that he was saying all of these things, and that she would never do that, and that she is basically upset that she got caught, and she wishes people would have come to her instead of going public with it. But that's about a wrap up. And then Matara Khan, who is a part of Vshoujo being a very large VTubing company, will be parting ways with Vshoujo, but still saying as Matara Khan. So that's about a wrap up of everything that we've discussed. One of the good things about VShojo's talents always get to keep their assets. I do appreciate that. That is very nice. Very sad situation, all memes aside. Oh, absolutely, absolutely. It's so rough to see. And this one came out because like they made that decision back in March, but it only just now came out, and that it would be effective May 5th. But like again, just so much is happening right now. I completely forgot about the fact that VShojo is parting ways with it. And I'm very curious because Matara says VShojo made the decision to part ways with me. Like I wonder what happened. I wonder what happened about it. What I missed? Oh yeah. I've been unfairly blacklisted, manipulated, backstabbed, and all that, so I guess I can sympathize with how they feel. Oh, I'm so sorry. Yeah, it's like, again, I'm very curious about what happened between Matara and VShojo to where VShojo made the decisions to part ways with her. I probably won't find out about it, but I'm very curious as to why it was worded this way and what happened there. But like back on the Cinder situation, I will just not understand how somebody could be like this. Simply put, I don't understand how you can be that fake. Could have just been contract ending. That's true. Well, like I understand contract ending, and like why wouldn't they renew it is I guess what I'm curious of. But I will say, and I was talking with Wani about this earlier, and I was probably gonna make a video about this later, but like with April being such like people have been talking about how April is the worst month for VTubing with this stuff happening and Gargura graduating and things along those lines. We were talking about how like the VTuber bubble is popping. It's like actively popping with like, I think, and this might be why Matara didn't get renewed with VShojo. I can only speculate on this, but like VTubers don't make a company like as much money as they did in the past. So like back in 2020 when VTubing really like exploded in popularity, and like you have like the big names that you know from like these different industries or these different corporations of like VShojo and Hololive, Niji Sanji, stuff like that. It was like a set group of people that you would watch, but like as it's become, and like I would say as it's become more accessible and more popularized and like more people are in it, and I can't say oversaturated, because I think a lot of markets are so oversaturated, including the streaming market in general, not just VTubing, and that tied with how the economy, not even just in America but globally, is not doing the best. America's definitely feeling that. People don't have the money to spend on VTubers like they did in the past. It's like we don't have that business model to keep up with anymore. And now we're seeing what we call the VTuber bubble bursting. Gura, Mume, Cinder, Matara, Shion. Yeah. The VTuber pay boom is actually one-to-one mirroring the early 2008 YouTuber boom. Yeah, exactly. And so like we're seeing the shift happening because like the business is changing. Not much people have the time to watch VTubers consistently as well. Exactly. Same issue with oversaturation and copying and power dynamics. It's just we're actively watching it happening. We're just actively watching it happening. VTubers aren't a novelty, and we're not even technically the same community as much as a medium. Yeah, we don't put like all the face cam streamers into a flesh people category. Yeah, exactly. On the Cinder thing, I never understood the idea of sticking around with people and being fake friends to this degree. Like, use them and bail so we know who you are and can stay away with, but this is just disgusting. I'm like, my stuff is free, I don't have to pay too much. No, that's hell yeah. Hell yeah. No, I don't understand. And again, whenever like all of this happening, it makes me so grateful for like my friend group, because we do communicate with each other. Like the Fang Gang, we've had times when like we're discussing something can make somebody uncomfortable, and we'll drop the conversation. Like we won't do that anymore. And like we just respect one another, and if we feel some type of way, we're very open and honest with each other. And it makes me really appreciate like my friend group and what we have, because like You can have people that are so nice to your face and then just turn around and are the complete opposite, just completely fake. I don't know. I will say for me personally, I don't have the energy to be two-faced. Like, that's a lot of work that you have to put in to like be acting so nice and whatnot in front of somebody, and then turn around and shit talk them like to other people or to somebody else. I'm not doing that. I'll be so honest. I'm fucking lazy. I'm too lazy to do that shit. I'm not putting the energy towards that. I'm putting the energy towards the other things. Some people really putting in all that effort to be a shitty person. Yeah, like, yeah, I'm gonna keep it a buck. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I don't like, listen, you know what I like? I like efficiency. And you know what's efficient? Being honest and truthful and just communicating with people. That's the most efficient thing. Just telling people how you really feel. And like, you know, sometimes it sucks. It can be sucky. I've had people who like have reached out to me and they like want to like be friends and whatnot. And I tell them like, I'll be honest, dude, I don't see us, and it'll be like people who want to collab. And I'll say, I see your content, I know the content that I make, and I don't think we would collab well together. And that's okay. Like, we can still be cool. We can still like talk or whatever. But like, I'm not gonna drag you along and act like we're gonna do this, that, and the other, and we're not. Like, that's a lot of work. That's a lot of work I'm not doing. It's tiring. But like, I'm just being 100. Being two-faced is exhausting. Masking alone is tiring. Actively pretending to be someone else. No, I don't have the energy for it. KJ, my God. The strength it must take to do all that energy can be applied to literally anything else. Exactly. I'm just gonna be honest with people. And like, I'll be honest, if I don't vibe with somebody, I'll just tell them like, hey, I don't really think we vibe well together. And like, that's okay. You're like, that's just how the world is. You're not gonna vibe with everybody that you meet. It might suck. And like, I wish people would tell that to me. Like, hey, I don't think we'd vibe together. I'll be like, okay, I can just then go and take that energy to somebody else. So reassuring to hear. For all the streamer space has not been kind for me, and I'm so happy to know you're a whole vibe. Oh, thanks. Yay, J-Bay, the two-formed VTuber doesn't have the energy to be two-faced. Yes. Exactly. I don't vibe with you, dog, and it's not you. It's just it's just business. No, you can't be friends with everyone. As much as it hurts, you just can't. Exactly. Yeah, you're not gonna vibe with everybody. You're not gonna be friends with everybody, and that's okay. That's literally how the world is. Being a VTuber is tiring in general, even without the masking, dealing with DM traumas, fans, etc. Honestly, I love being a VTuber, and like, I think I love VTubing so much because I am just me. Like, what y'all see on stream is like exactly how I am IRL. I'm not like, I have my character has lore, but like, I'm not playing a character when I'm actively streaming. You're just getting me. And like, I even base my VTubers off of myself. It's like, because I have like a blue like curly hair that I will wear whenever I'm like at cons and whatnot, and I have the bad ears. I just gave this bitch big titties because I like big titties. But like, this is just me. Like straight up, I'll be so honest. How do you even keep track of the people? Exactly. I forget and talk shit to their face. Now I'm getting canceled. I don't know why. Being nice is easier. No, for real. I'm so honest. It's just that this is me 100%. All of the farts. That is in fact Taigi. That is in fact Taigi. I do love it all, but DMs especially can get tiring. I don't mask either, and I still get fed up with DMs and weird I'll be honest. So like, I think universally, if anybody sends me a DM that says like hi or hey or just like how are you, I just ignore that. I'm not gonna bother. I'm not bothering wasting my time with that. Just talk shit to their face. Jay, why the fluff don't you like mango? Wait, whoa. Wait a minute now, Taigi. Calm down. We don't know. I do like mango flavored things. Yeah, that's what Matoma does. I like mango flavored things. I don't think I've had a mango. I just don't know. I don't know if I like it. My poor Pokemon card pulls got ignored. Oh, Primals, wait, what did you say? I'm so sorry. There's a lot of messages, so I missed it if you said something. Nah, Jay, it's okay to not like mangoes. You valid. Yeah, I just Cinder in front of my mango. I can't do it. I just can't do it. Like I don't. Sorry, I had to get some water. I was I'm about to go in. I'm about to go in. New Cinder drama just dropped. One of my favorite characters. People call me the backstabber. I can stab you in the front if you want. Cinder Google Doc. Stop. Fucking Google Docky is But I just don't get it. I don't get it. It's over. No, Cinder. Not 2 Cinder cancellations in 1 week. Oh my god. Her favorite thing to do is watch VTuber reactions to this drama, skip to like 30 minutes to see how they go from quiet and disappointed to just basically screaming. That's me. We've gotten to that point. I don't know. I started off screaming, I feel. I'm just loud. First DM being just high, left on red. First DM being a meme more into friendship. True. Google Docs at airplanes and towers and Mr. Presidents. 8 Google Docs of damnation is wild work. How does one fuck up this bad? I don't know. I can't. I just can't imagine it. I can't imagine the amount of effort it has to like take to do that. To like act like you're so friendly. And like, these are your friends. Oh, not you flipping Cinder. Like, these are like, imagine if like I went to, or like Taigi, whose model parent is Roxo. Imagine like Taigi went to Roxo and was like, don't ever work with Yay J Bay. And then she came over to me and was like, hi bestie, like when are we streaming together? Like that's insane. That's fucking insane. That's so much work. Oh. I heard of this yesterday. I was literally shocked. Yes, oh my god, it's fucking nuts. Roxo, we have enough bats. Sorry, don't rotate. Yeah, for real. I mean, I don't have like a set VTuber parent like that. Jay, do you think 100 men can beat one gorilla? No, I don't think 100 men can beat one gorilla.
0%.
That gorilla. Yes, that gorilla
is beating the dog shit out of all 100 at once. It's casual.
My husband agrees, but no, I do not believe 100 men can beat one gorilla. I love the ask of that.
Can 100 men beat a fucking Abrams tank? No number.
Yeah, how can she look at herself in the mirror? Well, like, again, she, like, unfortunately, I think one John can beat 100 gorillas.
At Mario Kart.
Unless those humans are armed, they aren't putting a dent into that thing. Exactly.
Yeah, the gorilla would, like, imagine a gorilla running around swinging a severed human leg as a fucking baseball bat. No, absolutely not.
He said, don't be modest, John.
Imagine 100 Chia Pets taking me out. That's effectively the question.
I would have been more okay if she kept with her friends instead of just her. See, no, and that we talked about that earlier. Is that like she brought up in the doc that like if she was upset that her friends got caught. She was saying she's upset her friends got caught in the crossfire of like who to blacklist basically and who to exclude. And like you shouldn't be excluding anybody wholeheartedly. You like that itself, the Cinder monopoly. She wanted to be the Cinder and Friends monopoly. No, everybody should have the chance of that. Like, why are we monopolizing here? This is like, I don't know. I couldn't imagine like me going to like Birdchi made the models that I'm using, my 3D models. Me going to Birdchi and being like, hey, I don't want you working with. I want to make sure that you never work with Taigi or not even Taigi. If I was just like, no. I want to make sure you never work with, like, these VTubers, because I'm not friends with these VTubers, but you can still work with Taigi, but, like, you can't work with these other people. Like, you should just cut them out and focus on me and Taigi and like wanting a tuna and only focus on her. Like that's what she wanted, and that's still bad. I still believe that's bad. Oh, bye, Aaron. Thank you for stopping by. Her bow, bro got that. Yeah. It was so bad. It was so bad. Caught wind of a big blow up in the VTuber community. Exactly. That is exactly what's happened. Yes. Oh, man. Balls of all to go to Mother and tell them who they can and can't work with. Yeah, you are exclusive to Fang Gang. No, yeah, oh, Maxwell. Yeah, I was just about to say, Tiggy, if we went to Mickey, and we're like, you can only work with the Fang Gang. Like, we're gonna make sure you only work with us, so you can't take commissions from anybody else. What? And like us also saying like, we're the reason that you became as popular as you are now. So you should only work with us and not work with these other people because that would take away your focus from us. What? What the fuck? Full stop. What the fuck? Like, that's insane. I don't. Yeah, like, I don't know. Me personally, I want to see, and like, I joke about it. I joke about, like, I've joked about it with Tuna. I think I joked about it on stream of, like, I love Miggy's art so much, and, like, it's, like, bittersweet seeing Miggy grow because, like, their commissions are full, so I don't, like, always get a commission slot, but, like, I'm so happy for Miggy because, like, they are an underrated artist, and they should be as popular as, like, they're starting to get. Like, wholeheartedly, I will always prioritize, like, somebody else getting the bag over like what I may or may not want. Like I want all of my friends to get the bag. If I can get the bag too, that would be great, but I want them getting the bag. I'm gonna be surprised later on if VTuber agencies started contracting fully exclusive as model makers as a way of keeping an aesthetic under copyright. Oh, I wouldn't be shocked if they're doing that now, I'll be so honest. Yeah, severely limiting artist income and client potential. I don't know. Some people let the money and fame go to their head. Oh, for sure. For sure. Listen, if y'all decide to make me famous, I promise you, I'm gonna keep it a buck. I'm gonna keep it a buck like I'm keeping it a buck now. I'm keeping it a buck at two viewers, 20 viewers, 200 viewers, 2,000 viewers. I'm still being like this, and I still want to see my friends get the bag. Design Mama has been growing a bit, and I love her so much. I hope she grows more. She deserves it. Yes! Shameless plug. Yeah, go check out Roxo. Hey, Sloth, welcome in. My only goal in life is to blow up and then act like I don't know nobody. If we don't vibe, I'm not pretending like we do. Too much effort, but if I'm going to betray you, I'm stabbing you in the heart while staring into your eyes and stabbing myself with a different knife because mixing blood after that is disrespectful to you. That's a crazy like quote. Holy shit. What are we doing now? We're talking about artists? I just kind of ranting. I know another Roxo baby. The art is so pretty. Listen, if I could afford a Roxo model, I would, but I don't have Roxo money at all. I don't really have any money at all right now. A bitch is still unemployed. But if I especially don't have Roxo money. But oh man, if I could, I would. Oh, Shambles, you trying Gamba? You trying Gamba? Bet those channel points. Bet those channel points. I want to see some big bets. His style will match your Sona so well too. I've gotten here. This job market, Cinder. This job market sucks ass. I've been without a job since July, and I've been applying like I used to apply every day, but like the fucking mental drain of applying for a job every day was so bad. We had to like move to weekly applications. August for me, same fucking boat, dog. Same fucking boat. But no, hold on. Tiggy actually got art of me from Roxo, and like, it's still one of the most beautiful pieces I've gotten, and I wish so badly one day I could get a model from Roxo. Here, I'm gonna show y'all this art piece. Look at this. Look at this. Look at how Roxo draws me. it would be so damn good. It would be so damn good if I got a model from Roxo. That would be fucking peak. Oh, the art is just so good, so good. But God, I don't have Roxo money. I don't have Roxo money at all. Oh, listen, I hold myself accountable with who I hang with. Too much effort to be mean to people and too stressful pretending to be their friend. Yes! The job market is a foreclosed building. There's nothing left. No! Hair looks nice. Pulls out Ray. Wani! What the fuck do you mean? I'm shaking VR chat for J bottle money Saturday night. Oh my God. Daigi! Actually, I got a question. Can my friend draw you? Free, of course. She needs practice on hair. Like, oh my God, yeah. I get so honored whenever people ask if they can like draw me to like practice like drawing hair textures or like darker skin tones. You want to draw me? You want to draw me? Yes, absolutely, absolutely. Oh, search the hair chat. Stop. Straight for Jay. Oh my gosh. They should draw J-Paul. No! No, they shouldn't! Alright, what are these bets at? We've got 15k into heads, 14.4k into tails. Alright. Alright, we got some big bets. Y'all know I bust out the desk cam for the big bets. Let me do one of these. And where's desk cam? Desk camera? Haha. I'm just gonna move that bobby pin out the way. All right, here we go. Here's the coin. This is, what side is this? This is the tail side. This is the tail side of the coin. This is the head side of the coin. Now see it, bat with its wings open. Bat, closed wings. All right. Okay, I gotta show off the ring. Just gotta flex real quick. Gotta remind y'all who the fuck I am. But what do you mean rigged? Y'all don't even see the coin yet. Let's see what it is. Whoop. It's heads. It's heads. Here we go. Show off. Heads will be awarded. How much is it? 29,427 channel points. Split amongst the winners. Complete prediction. Shambles, no! She cheated. What do you mean? Y'all are just mad y'all lost to 50-50.
Hey, see ball, bro.
Smokey! 17k in winnings? Holy shit. Nice. We eating good tonight. Dumb Spooky? No! No! Not Dumb Spooky! Not Dumb Spooky at all! This is so fucked up. Bye-bye 10k, it was worth the coin flip. No, Shambles. Had to flex on me, called me broke and single, then took my money. I'm getting the Google Doc. Not another Google Doc, please. Gotta gamble with the pros. Had to spend my winnings. You did not have to, actually. You didn't have to. Tell Shards we can have cheese on our bread. Not the cheese on the bread. They've egged me. This is so fucked up. Oh, I was spinning. I was trying to go in. Bowtie, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. I just realized I'm old enough to actually gamble now. Oh, nice. Yeah, that 29.4k going to Fenrir and 7 others is crazy. Oh my gosh, I'm hungry. I just got hungry. Hey, babe. Could you fill up and heat up some water? You mentioned the ramen earlier, and I think I want to have ramen.
Yeah.
Thanks. I'm gonna have 2 packs, so if you could fill up the water all the way. Yeah. Boil me up like two eggs. 2 eggs. Cheated. Oh no. Okay, y'all gotta fight it out in the battle royale now. Got hungry? Was it seeing your ad? No, no. I only ate once today. Kiva, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. I won so I can now buy eggs. Jay, do you want a fun fact about the song "Stay Calm" on your playlist? Yeah, sure. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. KDA, I love this song. Yeah. I'll be honest. I heard I was not allowed to simp for the pretty lady, so I won't. That is correct. Thank you. I appreciate that so much. I am a married woman. Hold on. Let me bust out the. I showed it off for the coin flip, but we'll bust it out again. We'll bust it out again real quick. Where are we at? Oh, not the display capture. Desk camera. Here we go. The ring, everybody. The ring flex. I actually need it. There's a band with it, but I need to get the band resized. So I just wear like the ring itself, but like I wear this all the time. Just gotta remind y'all. Where we at here. Yeah. Okay. gotta do another quick little ring flex. Listen, I show off that ring any chance I get. For obvious reasons. Voice of Bonnie is Alejandro's. Oh wow, really? Huh. I didn't know that. Well, what was I? Oh, yeah. Oh, that's what I was saying. I was talking about how I was hungry. So, like I will be doing later this stream, I'm going to be playing Core Keeper. And we've kind of been playing a lot of Core Keeper recently because we started a new world. It's me, Tuna, Montoma, and John on this world. And we've been playing it a bit much and not watching the time when we play it. So we kind of stayed up until like 4 a.m. last night playing Core Keeper. And then I didn't wake up until like 1 p.m. today. So I only ate like once. So I got to eat again. I am hungry. But it's okay because John's making me some food. I'm having ramen for dinner. He had mentioned it earlier and I was like, that it stayed in my brain because he said it. Oh, we were going to have fried rice for dinner. Mm-hmm. Wait, can you go get that instead?
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I forgot that, like, I didn't remember if we had actually, like, settled on something. So, well, you already have would you be fine with ramen today? And we can have fried rice tomorrow?
Yeah, both.
Okay, perfect. The ramen's just in my brain. You already put everything on for the ramen, mm-hmm. So. The song is also 10 years old. Oh, aging. Pain of feeling age of things. 10 years old. Why must time be like this? I'm not liking that. But that's okay. Yeah, in conclusion, I'm gonna stay the same as I am now. I can promise y'all I'm too lazy to be two-faced. It's too much fucking work. I'm very much an efficient person, and the most efficient thing to do is just talk things out with people. So there's no misconceptions, confusions, nothing like that. And yeah, we're gonna move over to Core Keeper. I need time to stop moving forward. No, for real. There are times that like I want to like get past something. Like, I'd like this next 4 years to go by pretty fast, but, like, I also just want time to stop because, like, that's a bit much. What do I need to do? Oh, excuse me. Hi, Machino. How's it going? Keeping a core or something. With homies. There we go. Yeah, let me change my category to Core Keeper. Wonderful, and you? I got done. I just got done yapping, ranting about I'm still gonna be yapping while I play Core Keeper. I'm actually gonna be yapping with Montoma because I'm gonna be in VC with them. You know what? I'm gonna put Montoma in the title. Montoma. There we go. Can I just be a vampire and stop aging? See, again, like, there are like the pros and cons to it, you know? Like, I want to do it, but then I don't. J-Stick, what? That's a load of barnacles. I just went back to my OG playlist from when I got my PC, and it's now my main playlist again. Nice. I just play my liked playlist. I have a couple of playlists. I have my liked music. I have a playlist for, like, when I'm in the car with John, because I don't, like, sometimes I don't want to, like, be playing, like, my like, Vocaloid music. I mean, he likes it. He likes, like, some of, like, my Vocaloid songs on my playlist and stuff. But, like, I know there are some songs on there, so I don't be playing those. So I have a playlist for when I'm in the car with him. I have, like, a vibe playlist. It's kind of like my playlist for whenever I'm high. I'm not gonna lie. And then I have my shower playlist, which is, like, all of my favorite songs that I want to listen to, like, whenever I'm in the shower. And I have my workout playlist. Oh, and I also have my party playlist. So whenever I throw parties at the house, that's the playlist that I'm doing. No garlic bread? What do you mean? Why? Why no garlic bread? Oh my gosh. We had spaghetti the other day, but we had like the spaghetti like sauce, but like the actual spaghetti noodles are like not a good noodle for like how spaghetti is. So we made it with like the like elbow like noodles, pasta, macaroni. Yeah. And like, that just carries the sauce so well. And like, it's so good. It was so good. And we made garlic bread with it. Just thinking about it, man, that was, we gotta do that more. We gotta do that more. But let me move over to gaming. Angel hair pasta is good for spaghetti sometimes. Oh, not the Core Keeper wiki up. What is showing that right now? This one. There we go.
What the fuck?
The first 5 songs are FNAF songs. Real! My one condition of immortality is stop aging. I have a healing factor and my friends join me so we can be immortal together and watch the gradual decline of society together. Okay, that's 3, but whatever.
You think the decline of society is going to be gradual?
True. What is this? OMG, is that? Wait, what is that? Yay, J-Bay from Corky. Who put this here? Hold on, let me go into VC with Montoma. I made garlic bread today. Nice. Hi, Monty.
Hello.
Hello.
It's the AJ Bay from Core Keeper.
Stop. Oh, I have so many. I pulled up so much. Oh, what? This is a sick offhand. This golden jellyfish? Okay, I love this sign. I need to grab, you know, I had made it before and I think I got rid of it, but I need to put a salvage station over by the fishing area because you just fish up so much like equipment and stuff. I commit crimes for some garlic bread. Real. Where do I make that at? I make it at the workbench. Yeah, we are pretty far into Core Keeper, I will say. This is a hard world as well. The shit has been ass. We've gotten our ass beat plenty of times. Oh, what the? Is one of those fishing pools full of beer? Oh, the piss pool? Oh, I'm furry. This is my sanctuary. I'm gonna put this right here. And get to salvaging all these things because there are other items I need to pick up. I'll keep 2 of the jellyfish because I don't think we've even gotten that offhand before.
We have.
Oh, we have?
Yeah, we've gotten quite a few.
Oh, okay. Are there 2 in the offhand's chest? Are you in the base?
Yeah, we have 3 in there.
Oh, okay. Do you have a large fish pouch? Do you want one?
I do not have a fish pouch. I would like one, yes.
Okay, I'll keep one for you. And then I think that is... I can get rid of the octarine sledgehammers. There we go. That's what I'm asking about. Yeah, this is the piss pool. I'm sorry if you thought it was beer. I gotta pick up all these items. Damn, I was almost able to pick everything up. Golly, there's so many large fish pouches. I'll keep 2 of them, because I don't know if John had... Babe, do you have a large fish pouch?
No.
Do you want one?
Yes.
Okay. Piss, beer, same thing. That's, you know... I don't think you're wrong with that one. So many fish. So many fish. We also have 13 octarine chests to unlock. I love doing some offline fishing. Or AFK fishing, I should say. Let me switch sets and auto sort all of this stuff. Do y'all like our base? Tuna did this all by themselves. Is that Core Keeper? It is! Volshuk, do you play Core Keeper? Depends on the brand, I hear. All of it tastes awful to me. That is a seriously late game core. Yeah. This is we are very late game into Core Keeper. Oh, is this the Monty, your magic food? Where are you at?
I am at my farm. I put it to the
Oh,
south
where's your
of the
farm?
placed portal. Like
South?
the portal to get to the what's the Pandorium.
Oh. Where is that? Oh, that portal. Oh. Damn, why are you farming all the way over there?
Because I didn't want to be too close to the house for tuna building.
Oh. Okay, that's fair. How you doing by that way? I'm doing good. Oh, damn, you really farming out here. Here is your ideal food.
Yay, do you still have the pouches on you?
Yes. Here is your fish pouch. Thank you for reminding me.
Thank you for the fish pouch.
Absolutely. I love fishing. I think I had just gotten through a big wall and gotten into some exploration last time I played. There's only 2 beers I've ever tasted that I like. Guinness, let's be real, they're built different. And Mickey's, it's more of an alcohol malt than a beer. Ah. That's a nice farm on Toma. It is. Shovel says you have a nice farm.
Thank you.
Babe, I'm gonna put your fish pouch in your mailbox.
Sweet. I'm doing some shit.
You have so much in your mailbox. Let me put these helms up. 2 diving helms, and I think we have 2 of these necklaces. Yeah, so I can salvage these ones. Oh, we gotta open these chests. Caught another one. Nice. Good catch. Good catch. Do we have some more octarine keys? We have 10. No, you have 10. Yes, I know. You're hungry. You need to eat something. Leave me alone. Here, eat food. Shut the fuck up. I be getting so pissed off when my character says that they need to eat. Like, bitch, we are in the middle of something. Please. Shut the fuck up with that. Alright, let's put those away. Let's open up some chests. This makes me want to boot up V Rising again. Haven't touched a survival crafting game in ages. I need to look into V Rising. Matoma, have you played that?
I have not. But yeah, I remember Tuna bringing it up.
Yeah. I've heard that this is a game that I would most likely enjoy. But I don't think I've really seen much about V Rising. V Rising is pretty fun. Man, I gotta lock in. I gotta get into these things. Oh, I could put my fishing rod back up because I'm done fishing. Some bombs, wool. I'm so mad we haven't found like any other like of the meadow like environments. I think we found like 1 on the whole map.
Yeah, it's just the one area like north of us.
Yeah.
I found
'Cause,
a
like,
different area in the desert. It's like an oasis that has cows.
Oh, really?
At least I think they're cows. They kind of got like a long neck.
Oh, it has like it has like those llamas.
Yeah.
Yeah, we caught one of those llamas because like John caught it because he just didn't know what it was. Oh, what the? Oh, I opened the wrong one. Oh, what is this? Oh, a valuable. Okay. Oh, I did not mean to be using the sledgehammer there, but that's fine. It's not bad. My only complaint is that the higher difficulty levels are mostly damage punching enemies, at least in my experience. Listen. We are experiencing the if you get touched by an enemy, you die. And let me tell you, that shit is ass. What is it, chest? Oh, a blue bikini top. Are they different? Oh no, they're just different colors. Okay, we don't have to keep, we can keep like one of each color. Sunglasses? I might do some, what was it, transmogging to look like I'm wearing something different. What do we have in excess of? Is this a necklace? Okay, this is a necklace. The chests, we try to keep 2 of each thing in there, so I can get rid of that. Let me go. Oh, there's another thing of sunglasses. Oh, we have one in there. I can salvage all of these. Montoma, I forgot what your perfect food was. Oh, bottom tracer and what was it? The sunrise? Is that what you're farming?
Yeah, sunrise.
Okay. I did catch 144 more of the bottom tracer, so you can make more of that food. Do you? Would it? I'm gonna put that fish in like your mailbox. So.
Okay. So it doesn't get used for other stuff.
Yeah, so it doesn't get used up for something else. I forgot what my ideal food was. Shit. I have something. Some bombs. This can go in there. Let me go put my... whatchamacallit? My fishing rod up. And... then I can look back at cooking some stuff. Monty, would you prefer if I muted to talk to chat, or do you not care?
I don't care.
That's what I figured. But I wanted to still ask. Wait, the graphics are so cute. Listen, I highly recommend this game. I've put in so many hours to this game in the past. Yeah, the last 2 weeks, which has been like honestly the last like 5 days, I've put 97 hours in this game. I will say that is me leaving it open overnight because I'm like running the server. Montoma, I don't care. Monty, do you see chat?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Did we make the transmog table, or?
I think, yeah, because Tuna said we did. Now where it is, don't ask me that. Oh, let me use a cartography table. Yeah, this is the map that we have so far. We've already fought like the three like soul monsters, and so we just have the 3 titans. The wild titan, the fire titan, and the worm left. Here's our souls. So we got those 3 souls, like the 3 majors, I think. And now we just need the 3 lesser souls. I've also, obviously, I've maxed out my fishing. I'm doing a ranged build, so I've got 86 on that, but I don't have any points into magic or explosives. I know John has maxed out explosives, and I think he's close to maxing out mining. Oh, let me sort these out. And then I think I can put this just in like the foods chest.
Dresser. Tuna made the dresser. Or actually, I don't know if they made it, but the dresser is what we need
to do that, to transmog.
Yeah, I just don't know where it is. If it even is anywhere.
It's definitely somewhere. I remember Tuna specifically saying that, like, they had made it. I just don't know where.
Well, I made another one. Oh, it's
Okay.
a two tile.
That's fair. Oh, what was I? There was something I wanted to make. I just don't remember what it was. Damn, boats are expensive.
Oh, there's one in the transport chest if you need it.
I don't need it. I was just looking at it. There was something I wanted to make, but it was like stupid expensive. But I don't know what it was at all. Damn. Matoma, what was it? Oh! The ancient forge thing. I need, it's the scarlet bars that we don't have enough of. Time to go.
Getting some.
Yep, I'm going over to the forest right now. I kind of wish I did, like, a minions build. So that, like, I could have the minions just fighting things, so while I
mean, you could just have, like, a minion set on one of your alternate tab, or...
But I already
like,
have my
loadouts.
3 sets.
Really?
Yeah,
guess
I
you
have...
have your mining, fishing, and...
Yeah,
things.
yeah.
Is
Which
there,
is
like,
mining
a
set.
farming set?
I don't know. I know there's a farming hat that gives larger harvests, and I think a ring as well.
Yeah, it's like I have 2 of the rings on,
That's smart.
but I do not know.
Oh, please don't shoot me. Please don't shoot me.
If there's a
Wait.
number.
Okay, we've been over here. Oh, Scarlet, yes. Kind of want to get a node going for the Scarlet ore. Because...
Well, we got a whole set of drills and stuff because the sunite finished.
Oh.
Like the nodes are gone.
Oh, the node. Oh my god, we actually finished a node?
Yeah.
Damn. Gosh, I mine so much faster with this mining set on, but if I get hit with this mining set on, I'm fucked.
I do see... Actually, I don't know if that's a... There's one that's like a really red, and then there's one that's more of like a pink. And so I don't know what the pink one is, but I'm assuming the red one would be the Scarlet node, but it's also pretty far from the portal.
Oh my god, I found the fucking sheep! I found the sheep that gives you the wool!
Okay, I will make some cages.
Holy fuck! There are the cows here too! Is this Stardew? I'm sorry. I've been hunting monsters. No, you're fine, you're fine. This is Core Keeper. Listen. We've been on... Y'all see how much we've explored this map? Y'all see how much where we have been? This was the only meadow area that we found all around here. This is insane. This is insane that we found another meadow. And it's like a really big section of meadow too. It's a nice size section. Let me put like some walls around it just so evil guys don't come in here and fuck my shit up. Really fuck up the sheep. That's what I'd be more mad about. Oh my god. Babe, finally.
That's incredible.
Finally! In the forest area, like I was saying the entire time.
Shit.
I kept saying that, like, I found the sheep in the forest area, but, like, nobody believed me. It's so big, AJ May 2025. God damn it, Spooky. Fuck. How grindy is Core Keeper so I know what mindset I need to get into? Do I need to get into my Rust Big Clan grind mindset? it's pretty grindy. It also depends on, so like I started playing Core Keeper on a standard world, and like I put in like probably like 10 hours on that world, and I had gotten like it was all right. If you play on hard, do not go melee. Yeah, Core Keeper is very like it very much I feel like is more geared towards doing like ranged builds, not melee builds. The hard worlds, I'm not gonna lie, I just would not recommend playing a hard world on your first playthrough. But like there's a bit of a grind. We've definitely sped the grind up because there's like 4 of us playing right now. But like even with that, it's still a grind. But it's a ton of fun. I highly recommend this game. I've had such a blast with it. Let me switch to this set and kill this guy. Fuck you. I'm talking about you're coming up here, right?
Yeah, I died. So
Oh,
I'm just
I'm
drilling
sorry.
a path up instead of
Oh, okay. I see. Let me see if I can
trying to just go around.
come meet you. Oh, okay. I was a little far off, but oh, there's a lot of guys here. I see how you died.
Yeah.
Jeez. Okay. No, we've gotta kill these guys. Y'all gotta die. Only popping in and out, having internet troubles. Thanks for stopping by, my sexual crimes. Yeah, we'll throw chakrams everywhere. I will get into my Zerg mindset just in case when I get it. Hell yeah. I will say, I feel like, don't get me wrong, there's a lot of content in this game, but I don't know if I would pay like $20 for the game, which is like how much it is. I feel like this is definitely more of like a game like to get on, like whenever it's on sale. Like I personally just wouldn't pay like the full price of it. But like again, there is a lot of content in this game. It is worth that like price tag. I just don't want to pay that price tag. Alexa, stop. There we go. Thank you for the lurk. You catching all the cattle?
Yep. There's only one Moulin.
Oh, okay. Well, that's okay. Do you have a recall idol if you want to go home?
Yeah.
Okay. Is this our blueprints? I've been influenced by Dougie. I will be honest. I do want to try out blueprints. Don't say that game too loud. You're subbing Duggar. I can't buy it right now. Maybe it's something I get like if it goes on sale too. But like I will be honest, I do want to try that game out. It seems to be a ton of fun. And I feel like Dougie influences all of us. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh my god, my health. And I feel like that game like is gonna have to make me like really think. And I feel like I haven't had a game that's like kind of made me like really have to like sit and think for like a minute. So I am interested in that for that reason too. I forgot to bring food with me, so I'm going back home. Thank you. Hold on. I gotta make my ramen. Yo, if I could open this packaging. That's what teeth are for. Oh, an ad break is coming in 3 minutes, I believe. It's on Game Pass. I don't believe I have access to Game Pass. I don't fully understand the way the Xbox and Microsoft account, because you can get games on PC works. Also, I just want to get it on Steam. But yeah, that's... Oh, what's up?
Can you do me a favor?
Do you a favor?
Can you bring me a chest and some tin ingots? Like, maybe 12 of them, 15, 20?
A chest and 10 ingots.
Yeah, T-I-N-G.
Yeah. Sorry, let me pour this water.
When you get here, don't ask any fucking questions.
I'm definitely gonna ask questions when I get there.
I want to
Send.
show up.
Peggy, what'd you send? What do you mean sent? What has been sent? I'm so confused. Where's my other... Okay. Let me throw these away. What did you ask for again? I'm sorry.
A chest and some tin ingots, T-I-N.
A chest and 10 ingots. Let me grab food, because that's what I came here for initially. Because I forgot to bring food with me. I'll bring these. I didn't mean to bring all of these. Oh, we have like over 1,000 of this. I'll bring this. Hell yeah. What?
Tiggy, did you pull a tuna?
Tiggy, what did you do? What did you do? Oh my gosh. I already let Dougie know. There's no way. All right. Well, I guess I might do an early stream tomorrow where I play some blueprints.
Core Keeper just turned into blueprints.
Yeah. All right, blueprints has been added to my account. Tiggy, thank you. I don't know if I can play I don't know if I can have Core Keeper open while playing blueprints and streaming and having my Vtuber. That might be a bit much on my computer.
I don't know. I don't think Core Keeper's that demanding, and blueprints, I doubt it would be either. But still, probably not the best to
Yeah.
be running 5 Steam programs.
John asked for just one chest.
One chest.
One chest.
10 ingots.
10 ingots.
I'm at the Hive Mother boss, but when you get there, go around it across the bottom.
So, and then I teleport to the Hive Mother. Tiggy, thank you. Where is... Hold on, I must send... Hive... Where's the Hive Mother? What are you? Red? Okay, here we go. Oh, the ads! Oh, what the fuck? There was a dude on the fucking teleport. You said from the Hive Mother, go...
Yeah, when you get there, go across the bottom. Don't go that way. Down.
What? You know what? You said don't ask questions. I'm not asking questions.
Ooh.
Okay. I set the chest on the ground and I put the 10 ingots in there. I'm leaving. What the fuck do you have going on over here?
That's called an XP farm.
Range XP farm.
This... Alright. I'm just gonna go back home now. Yeah, I'm not dealing with that. Yeah, take me back home. Take me back home. That's not for me. Oh! Thank you. I very much appreciate it. All right, there we go. Are we like out of black pepper? I think we're running very
We
low.
are. I do have to go get one.
Okay. What am I working on right now?
Scarlet. The Scarlet.
Scarlet, thank you. Thank you. I need to go. Well, let me empty out my inventory first. It's like that. I think I can just go ahead and salvage all this stuff that I grab. Yes, yes, that was perfect.
I
Got
found
a
another
couple of.
meadow.
What? Why are we now able to find meadows? What is this? These things were impossible before. For the longest. I would like to probably set up a mine by a scarlet node. I have a mine. I have some drills going at an iron node because we were kind of running low on iron. Let me go ahead and check that right quick. Don't waste my time. I'm a little shit. Oh, welcome back from the ads. I got 442 iron. Let's go. I forgot that like the nodes can break. Like they are not infinite. That is a mod though. You can do an infinite node mod.
Yeah, but like there's plenty of nodes on the map.
Oh yeah.
Actually, I guess it depends on how long you plan to play the game.
That's true.
Like
That's very
if
true.
you plan to infinitely play the game, then yeah, you probably want infinite. Without having to travel all the way across the map.
And like, what if you get all of the nodes? Because like you play for so long that you like harvest them all.
Yeah, I don't know how people would travel this whole map though.
Yeah, it is a lot. I will be honest. Hey, B. Can you drain the water out of this? Thank you. Alright, there we go. Keeping them cores, I see. Yeah, something like that. Something like that. Oh, I've done what I wanted to do. I want to now go... whatchamacallit? Back to... what was it? The Scarlet. I forget so fast. I assume with patience and spite. There, yeah, definitely spite. There's no way you could, like, non-spitefully farm this entire map. Like, you do that because somebody said that, like, you couldn't. You do that to prove a point. Oh, shit. Thank you.
But if you keep heading north, there is like a 2x2, which I'm assuming is a Scarlet node. It's like just south of the meadow.
Just south of the meadow?
If you look at I put a marker on the map. Or
Where?
at least there should be one. To the left, it's the blue gem.
Can you... oh, wait, from which... oh, this blue
next to
gem?
you. Yeah.
Okay. Tona's on!
Tuna.
Tuna! What'd you say, babe? Oh, okay. All right, it'll take me a second to be able to say that. I'm in the middle of some shit. I mean, you could just type it when you come back. Yeah, they're not in VC. Like they're just typing in the chat. Oh, I got the Toma Sprouts. That's what Tuna uses. There we go. We patient out this fight here. There are too many of these guys here. There are entirely too many of these guys.
Yeah, we definitely need to like do a whole cleanup.
Yeah.
Have a pathway there.
Yeah. Where is it at? Oh, it's over this way. Oh, oh, nice little vein of scarlet here. We take those. Oh, what the fuck? Perish. Can I change the way my cursor looks? Because I lose it so often.
I went to look at that at one point, and then, but we were in the middle of a boss fight, so I stopped.
Is it graphics, reflections? I don't know if you can change it.
Yeah, I don't think so.
That's a load of barnacles. Oh, there's a mod for it. Okay. That highlights it. That would be nice. Depending on, I might have to get that mod. Shit. No, leave me alone. Leave me alone.
Oh, I got that farmer hat.
Oh, nice. Babe, what'd you get, tuna?
An absolute fucking ton of solarite chests.
Oh. Oh, another. I found so many scarlet chests, but I'm not about to use the scarlet on making keys for it. I said mining doodad, here I come! Oh, jeez. Okay, as long as I don't get hit by that, I should be fine. And if this guy would leave me alone! Oh, I didn't mean to kill the bird! He made me kill the little bird!
They're extinct anyway.
I'm not here.
Not yet.
No, Monty! Not like this. Stop, leave me alone. Y'all are awful. Y'all suck. Oh. Oh my god, this shit is hot. I got my ramen. It is the instant ramen. It is not what, like authentic or real. I mean, it's real. It exists. I'm about to eat it.
Hello.
Shona!
Hello.
How's it going?
It's good. How are you?
Good. I'm making my ramen right now.
Yeah, I heard. You got instant ramen?
Yeah.
Yeah. Sam and I just got sushi.
Nice. Ooh. I'm hoping nothing kills me while I make my ramen.
If anybody wants the ninja set, I got the full set from fishing while I was AFK.
Oh shit. I feel like my current set is probably the best, like, ranged damage set. But I mean, I don't know.
This has crit chance on it, not range damage.
Ah.
Crit chance and dodge chance.
Oh, I think I actually don't need crit chance. So I should not need that. But thank you for the offer. I think one of my, like, perks is, like, there's a % chance that I like, get 100% crit chance for, like, a couple of seconds. Let me look at that, actually. I think it's in the ranged, I think it's one of the ranged skills. 10% chance on range hit to increase critical hit chance by 100% for a short duration.
Nice.
And, like, I'm not gonna lie, it's not that far in the tree. Which is what's appreciated. I was thinking about, like, going through and leveling up some of the other stuff that, like, I don't use just because, like, it would be good overall. Like melee has just like a plus 4% damage against bosses, which like God, that would be nice. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Oh, that's going to explode. Oh, another Scarlet node up here.
Well, actually, those are like on the same level. Like, you just have to go up down the path to the mold. Like, halfway up, we have 2 nodes. So we could have 2 drills set up. And
Oh, you're
like,
right.
2 sets of drills.
2 sets of drills. The drills are nice, but like, I just want the Scarlet now. I don't want to wait. I'm impatient.
Then you can scour the map and just mine all the small ones.
That's what I'm trying to do now. And like opening up the like little chest things or like breaking the chest things have Scarlet in them sometimes. What I should probably have done was, well, I didn't have this plan before, but I should AFK fish in like a spot that like, cause whenever I AFK fish, I'll fish up like 800 of an ore.
Yeah, that probably would be better.
Yeah, I should have done that in like an area, like fished in an area that I could get Scarlet from. It's okay, next time. Next AFK fish. I do that. I don't even have my fishing rod on me. I left it by the fishing area. I'm getting a good amount of Scarlet just like going around exploring and mining.
Monty, what's the name of the... Oh, I'm sorry, Jay.
Oh, no, go ahead. I was just going to say, especially because I'm wearing my mining set.
What is the name of the mining tool that you got?
One I'm using is the Stormbringer, but then the one before it is like the orbital laser, I think.
Yeah.
And it's from, yeah, the...
Not having any luck on those chest pulls.
I opened 27. I didn't get one.
Damn, 27?
I got 2 chests and I got it on the first one.
Of course.
Michi! Hi, Michi. Cutest back. Cutest Oni. The tuna shout out. Oh. Okay, this is too hot for me to eat still. How's it going, Michi? Oh, wrong set. There we go.
Wait, Monty, if you have a better one, do you still have your old one?
No, it uses the old one to make the Stormbringer.
Keep.
Okay. You wish it was that easy.
I do.
Understandably so. When did the full release of Core Keeper like happen? Because Tuna, you said it was recent that it like fully released, or it was recent that it updated?
Recent that it fully released.
Okay.
Fully released. I think it was like June or August. Later
okay.
Yeah, on the Steam page it says August.
Yeah. Also, Salmon wants to make sure it's okay if he hops in while you're streaming to VC.
Is it okay if he doesn't?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
It's okay if I don't do it.
Huh?
It's okay if I don't what?
Oh, it's not here.
Oh.
Oh my god. Oh. It's a cicada. It's the cicada. Oh, what the fuck? What the fuck is that?
That's not the wild titan. That's just something.
No, yeah, it's the cicada.
Is it?
'Cause
Is
you
that
can-
like a different boss or?
No, it's just a bug. It's just a big bug that be around. I got the cicada burrow. How's it going? Well, after fighting for my life from a cicada, it's going fine. How are you, Michi?
The amount of armor and stuff you guys get from fishing.
Yeah, no, it's fucking nuts. I have to salvage so much. I put a salvaging station over by the fishing area because you fish up so much. Oh, they got their own little farm here. Give me this. I'm stealing your shit. Oh, what is this? Wait, let me out. More like cicada, because it's hella wick. Oh my god. Spooky. I've never had to battle so hard with not banning somebody like I do with you every day. Ow! Fuck! Ow. That white thing following you is cute. My little moth? Just put him in a box like I do. I don't have a box. I gotta get a box just for Spooky.
Or you could just get a PNG.
You're right. I should start shaking Spooky. That's what I should do.
Oh god. Not the YJ shake.
The AJ shake. Thank you for the lurk.
Also, Monty.
Run before the shaking starts. Oh, were you saying, Tuna?
Oh, I was just saying, this pet Monty gave me is so cute, but god, it keeps making noises and it's pissing me off.
The front
Oh,
view and the back
no.
view is fine. The side view is disturbing.
Oh my god. I found another meadow.
6 legs.
This is horseshit.
Michi, not you bonking me. That's so fucked up. It's okay, Jay. You can say it. I'm hilarious. God fucking damn it, Spooky. You're gonna get shaken. Might be contender for the most shaken person. I don't know. I feel like, who do I shake the most?
Iggy or me.
I was gonna say Monty, probably.
I think I yell at Monty the most. No, stop bonking me! I think I yell at Monty the most. I don't know if I shake him the most. I was gonna say, I feel like I shake Cinder a lot.
Oh, really? That makes sense.
This is so fucked up. Michi, I will remember this. This will be remembered. I only get shaken if coffee, which I'm still in court for. Oh yeah, Tuna, you never said the court's adjourned, so we're all still in there.
Huh? Oh, shit. Bro, I don't know how court works. I was looking up terms while we were in the middle of session, bro.
God, that shit was so... I was dying so hard. I was laughing so hard. Looking at your fucking search terms during that case.
I was sitting on the stand googling what plaintiff means, bro.
Oh god, Spooky, what makes it worse?
I set up drills on one of the Scarlet nodes,
Oh, thank you.
but I've been called, so I will have to go. But Tuna, I will give you the mining laser.
Oh, thank you. Does it have durability on it?
No, it is infinite.
Awesome.
Bye,
I'm gonna
Monty.
go blow things up.
Thanks for stopping by.
Yeah, thanks for letting me hang around.
Hell
Even
yeah.
though you yapped for like over an hour.
Listen, there was a lot to yap about.
Did you talk about Collecticon?
I didn't even talk about Collecticon.
Damn.
It was literally just yapping about the Cinder shit.
Oh, Elmo.
Yeah, I will see you later.
Bye, Monty.
Hi, Monty.
Bye-bye.
I talked about the Cinder stuff, and then like everything with Cinder was so crazy. I forgot to talk about, or like I ended up talking about it, but I forgot that Matara is leaving Vishojo, and so
Yeah.
covered that briefly.
That did get announced today, didn't it?
Yeah. It was just so out of left field too.
Well, I read somebody say that the reason that they're parting is because she got signed on with like an IRL acting agency or something.
Oh, what the fuck?
Like a
I didn't
yeah,
know
like a
that.
real talent agency. Yeah, I mean, I don't know how true it is. It was on Twitter, so you know, grain of salt.
Yeah, that's fair. I said it was like interesting because like it was phrased as like V Shoujo made the decisions to part ways with me. So like it wasn't like
Yeah.
so like I also
Didn't
wonder
feel
if it like
mutual?
yeah, I don't know if it was mutual, and I wonder if it like kind of goes into like what me and Wani were talking about like the VTuber bubble kind of like popping, because
Yeah.
like it's not as profitable, I think, as it was back in like 2020 when it first popped off.
Oh, absolutely. I mean,
Yeah.
the market is so saturated.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, I mean, like, I know there are some exceptions to this, but a lot of the VTubers who are larger creators now were in on like that first wave.
The first way,
of
exactly.
VTubing creators, so they were able to like capitalize more off of the
Fuck.
novelty of it all.
Yeah, and like that like novelty's gone now, so. Oh my god, there are so many of these guys here. Okay. Students on the stand, like, I thought a plaintiff was just a giant banana. What the fuck is libel? True measure of a VTuber's worth is how well they can handle a D&D one-shot. I want to do a one-shot. Man, we were talking about it before. Fuck. I'm more open to the idea of it now, too.
Yeah, I'm planning a one shot for the main goldfish.
You are?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck! Alright, Michi, there you go.
It won't be streamed though. It's just gonna be private.
D&D mentioned? Yes. Yeah, I wanted, like, my first... In Matoma! I wanted, like, the first time, like, I played to, like, be offline and with friends, because, like, I'll be honest, I don't think I will like D&D that much, but I would still want to give it a try. And I wouldn't want to stream that if it, like, isn't good, you know? Oh, there's another Scarlet node, okay. Can you get Scarlet in the mold area? You know, I don't know, and I don't want to know. I'm leaving. I tried streaming D&D once, never again. This sounds like a Michi story time. No! Fuck! Ah! God damn it! Okay. I can get back there. for Stickbug. I need that in these trying times. The only reason it wasn't enjoyable was because my ex was a part of it, and they were trash, and kept being stupid in the story. Saren did a wonderful job DMing that. Oh, okay, okay. See, I've played D&D once, and I think, like, I don't think our DM was the best. I don't know. Babe? The time we played D&D, what would you say, like, did we have, like, a good DM, or?
No, we
okay.
had a DM that, like, he was absolutely trying to force the campaign, and was just pulling shit out of their ass to try to get their way.
Okay.
In, like, D&D world, this is widely considered to be a dick move.
Got it, got it. So yeah, our DM was not good whenever we played. And so I didn't really like it that much. But I did do like a little like introductory to D&D thing with Joe Cat whenever we streamed together. And like that was pretty cool. So I do want to give it another shot, especially with like friend. And that was the other thing too, like the people that I was playing with, I wasn't like that close with. So I would want to give it another shot. I'm so glad I didn't get hit by that. I'm a much better DM nowadays, so if I ever end up running something, I'll send invites. Oh, hell yeah.
Babe, what level is your range skill?
My range skill is at 87. Oh, that's how your first experience was too, Tuna?
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
Oh, everything was a... Tuna story
first
time.
time I ever played D&D. Yeah. Well, do you want to hear it?
Yeah.
So, the first time I ever played D&D,
No, I'm about
my
to die
ex
again.
was running it.
Mhm.
And, he gave us all, like, super overpowered, like, magical items, like, really early. So, it wasn't fun. He didn't explain any of the mechanics of the game, so I really didn't know what was going on or, like, how to even properly play. He would just be like, well, you could do this, or that. I was like, okay, well, can I do this? And he's like, no, you can't actually do that. I was like,
What?
okay, well, I
thought the whole
okay.
point was you could do anything.
Yeah, so that kind of sucked. I was like, it really sucked because so I'm super into D&D now. Like, we're all good now, on that front, but I was really excited to get into it, and then it sucked, like, not really knowing or understanding or having that poor first experience, which is why I doubly think that it's so important to me as a, like, forever DM now to make sure that other people don't have that experience when they get into D&D, because, like, it really is fun and it really boosts, like, so much creativity and, like, I don't know, bond building and all that stuff. But then after that, I was like, hey, he was a terrible DM. You know what? I'm just gonna do this myself. So I taught myself how to DM. I've been a DM ever since, so.
I love that.
I currently, I've DM'd 2 full campaigns so far. I'm currently in the middle of DMing another one. And I am actually a player in my friend's campaign, even though I consider myself a forever DM. Which is like a person that just like basically only DMs.
DMs.
But,
I can figure.
yeah, you know, it is. Yeah, that's an intuitive phrase. I'm sorry. But yeah, so I'm just running. I actually have 2 brand new players in the current campaign I'm running. So we are running a pre-con, which is like I mean, you know what pre-cons are. It's like a pre-written
I don't know
campaign.
what pre-cons are. Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I mean, a pre-con is just a campaign that Wizards of the Coast writes. I mean, it can be any campaign that any like company or person writes or whatever, but there's official ones that Wizards of the Coast has. So I'm running a very popular beginner campaign called Lost Mind of Phandelver. That's like the campaign that most people will run for brand new players because it is very new player friendly. And the adventure is very simple.
Okay.
But we've been playing for nearly a year now because we're kind of like drawing it out because what I like to do is, do you know what homebrew is?
I've heard that term. I don't know it.
So homebrew is whenever somebody basically creates their own content for D&D. So like, you know, they have the official items like a bag of holding or something like that. That's like an official D&D item, right? But people can make their own items that they assign stats to and assign effects to and everything. And that's called homebrew. But you can also homebrew like a story. You can homebrew your own campaign. You can homebrew your own classes if you want to like come up with the system for like your own custom D&D class and everything.
Ooh.
So you know, if you get a little more into it, you'll hear the term like, oh, my homebrewed class, or oh, this homebrew item, so on and so forth. So what I like to do is I like to run like a pre-con module, and I like to add in my own like homebrew into the module to kind of make it my own world and the players' worlds, so that we like build the world together as we play, and they create a world where their characters can be comfortably inserted and like match into the rest of the world in an organic way.
Okay. Hold on, I am so far behind on messages.
Oh, you're good. Sorry, I've been yapping. Go ahead.
No, you're fine. Don't make me find you.
I'm sorry.
Tona! Oh, God. So a storyteller / railroader. That's why I've got my world lined up as a sandbox. I got lucky. I've been playing with the same group for like 7-ish years now. Oh my God, 7 years? Holy shit. I've been running a cyberpunk fantasy campaign for the past few years. You're just as likely to run into a dragon as you are to run into a Gundam. That's crazy. Forever DMs you die. It's basically why I started learning to DM. Running a type of game that I wish I was a player in. Oh, I have a small army of characters I need to run. We sometimes call precons just modules. Oh, okay. I felt that on a spiritual level. Well, I am interested in getting into D&D again. Giving it another go.
Yeah, I need to sit down with everyone and kind of figure out what they're interested in playing and everything. So like for Oney, I'm probably just gonna let him make his character since he's like familiar with it. But
yeah,
for like you, Monty, Michi, Taigi, what I'll probably do is take a as I'm sure you are aware, there's a lot to D&D. There can be a lot, right? Which is why it's so like easy for people who aren't into it to feel like super overwhelmed to get into it. Cause
I feel super overwhelmed.
I know. I've been in your shoes, and it like sucks because it's like, oh, this is this cool thing that like every nerd I know is super into, but it's like I don't know what's going on, and it frustrates me. You know?
Yes.
So I'm probably going to take a simpler method of character creation with y'all, and instead of like, so when you create a character, you make a character sheet which holds like your character's class, all of their like stats, your character's race, their background, like all of their attributes that contribute something to their kit. But that's a lot of stuff to remember, right? And I don't want everybody to feel overwhelmed and not like I don't want to basically I don't want to dump a bunch of, you know, like jargon and buzzwords on you when you don't really know what they are, right? So we're probably going to take like a much more simple method of character creation where I'll basically just be like, so, like, do you want to be like a melee fighter? Do you want to use magic? Do you want to like be a ranged fighter, or do you want to like heal the party, right? We'll do something simple like that. I will probably roll your stats for you, because basically what stats are is like, this is what you are good at. Like, you as Jay are good at various things. Like, you know, you're very creative, you're very charismatic, you know, you're
Yeah.
very like ambitious and hardworking, right? I mean, it's the same for D&D characters. They have skills and things that they are proficient in. So they have a higher number stats that will help them pass like tests of those skills, right?
Bro, I
That's
cannot
what stats
find
are.
my fucking gardening shit. I'm so sorry. I've been running around trying to find my gardening shit this entire time, and I just can't find it.
I've got some.
If you look in my gear chest in my room, I have mine in there if you want to steal mine for the time being.
I might. What'd you say, babe?
I've got some gardening stuff over by the bomb farm in a chest.
I might just. It's just like I just had some myself, and I don't know what happened to it. Oh, it went into your chest, Tuna, because I didn't lock it.
Oh my, oh. Well,
Well, thank you for telling me I could go take yours. This is how I found mine.
you're so welcome.
Okay, continue.
But yeah.
Sorry, I was
so
losing my mind.
throughout- Oh, no, you're good. So you know what a D20 is?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So 20-sided dice, that is used to determine most of the what is called skill checks in a game. And a skill check is basically just like we are testing to see how well you do at this thing you either are or aren't proficient in.
Yeah.
If you're more proficient in it, then you will have a higher stat. You will have a higher chance of what's called passing the skill check, which means you did good. Like, you did this thing that you are good at very well, right?
Mm-hmm.
But because we are people, you know, you don't always do well at the things you are good in because people make mistakes, people mess up, you know. So the D20 is just used to determine like how well you're going to do. So if I say something has a like DC of 15, that basically means that you need to have a total combined score of whatever you roll plus your stat modifier on whatever skill that is to pass that check, to like do well, to do the thing good.
Yeah. I understand the skill checks. Yeah, I played Baldur's Gate. I know these things.
Yeah, Baldur's Gate. You know, so people were saying that like, oh, if you played Baldur's Gate, then it shouldn't give you a good point of reference for D&D. But I disagree with that. I actually think Baldur's Gate gives a great point of reference for a lot of the mechanics in D&D.
I thought the whole point was it's D&D, but like with the story already. I thought that was the point of Baldur's Gate. I thought it was supposed to give you I thought it was like a reference of the D&D.
Yeah, like it does do things differently in some aspects, but I still think it's a great way for people to really understand the core mechanics of like rolling for things, which is really one of the most important things of D&D in my opinion.
Baldur's Gate has stuff I wish was in D&D. The fun thing about D&D DMs is that we can go for hours talking about mechanics and our ideas because it's honestly so fun. I routinely adapt Baldur's Gate magic items and stuff into my campaign. Yeah, like listen, this was a calculated strategy of I could get Tuna to yap about D&D.
Listen. Wow. Don't be alarmed if you see a Google Doc out later, Jay.
What? Dog, I can't. Not like this.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I was like, oh, I'm gonna talk about this, and then, you know, down the drain. I did want to ask, though, do you know what a one-shot is?
Yes and no. Go explain it, please.
So,
More
D&D
tuna
is typically
yapping.
played in something called campaigns, which is basically like, here is the overarching story we will play for this set amount of like time. So like, well, it's not necessarily a set amount because people will typically be like, oh, let's start a campaign, and campaigns can last from anywhere from like, you know, 3 months to like 20 years, right? They could go on forever depending on like what the DM has planned, depending on how often you can meet, so on and so forth. But it's played in these things called campaigns. So whenever I say, oh, I'm running the Lost Mine of Phandelver campaign, like that is a whole overarching story that me and that group of people will meet up and play through continuously as we play more and more.
Yeah.
So you play campaigns across sessions. So like whenever we meet on Sundays, that's called a session. So,
Yeah.
there's all that. So that is like the typical way that most people play D&D.
Uh-huh.
But there's something called one-shots that people typically employ in if they don't want to dedicate an extended, prolonged period of time towards something, but they still want to play D&D with people. It's also a super great way to get like newer people into D&D without them having to commit to a whole like long campaign that they don't know if. I mean, great for our situation because it's like, you know, you're not sure if you are going to like it, but you're willing to give it a try. So a one shot is like the perfect thing, you know?
Yeah.
So a one shot is essentially like played typically over 1 to 3 sessions is the average amount of time that a one shot is played. It is just a little one-off story. So like, you know, your party goes to a town and the mayor needs you to clear out some kobolds from the cave. Like, and then you build a one-shot around that. Whereas a campaign could be like, oh, you're clearing kobolds out of the campaign, out of the cave, but then you find out there's a further plot from the kobolds to resurrect the dragon Tiamat, and you have to go out and save the world and stop the world. Like, that's like campaign material. You know?
Yeah.
But a one-shot is just typically like a one-off little thing that you play for a short period of time. It's just to, you know, kind of either get people into it or be able to play without having to like do the long time commitment. It's typically wrapped up pretty quickly and resolved pretty quickly. Like one of the one-shots that I've ran before is, well, it's known as the Death House one-shot because it is from, an area in another like pre-con campaign called Curse of Strahd. But basically it's like the players going through this huge haunted house and discovering all of the haunted house things in it.
Oh.
So, you know, unless it's like a whole ass dungeon, which it wasn't.
Yeah.
That wouldn't really take like a whole campaign to do it. We did it over I think like 3 sessions. One-shots are also great ways to like test characters too. If you have like character ideas of something you want to play or like a class that you maybe want to try, but you don't want to commit like to doing that in a full-time campaign, you can use one-shots to like test things or test mechanics. It's just they're fun. They're really fun.
Campaigns are a major commitment, so one doesn't start one lightly. Campaigns run via modules, though, tend to be shorter because they already have written endings and stuff. And Spooky said, I have a character I need to run that's likely best in a one-shot. He's a paladin. He's got his armor and his magic and his sword. He's heard his whispers from the gods. Though the sword is not his forte and the armor is all stuffy and hard to cast in, the whispers don't really make a lot of sense, if any, but what mortal mind is going to understand the divine? Warlock in denial? Oh my gosh. That's the other thing, is like, all the classes, I like get them, but I don't like fully understand them. And like how like they like work. And then there's also like the different like alignments. It's also much. My little pea brain can't handle all of this.
Alignments are really only for I mean, I know some DMs do it differently, but typically alignments are only for something which is called flavor text, and can help you determine how better you want to like try and roleplay your character. Because a lot of people will try and make characters their own things instead of like just the person playing themselves, right? So flavor text is basically like text that really has no bearing, or it's like a factor that has no bearing on the actual mechanics of the game, but it's just like, I say I'm going to do this, so this is how, like, it is, you know, but you know, lawful good, lawful evil, all those things. It's really just to help you determine how you want your character to make decisions, or maybe what types of decisions that they would even make.
Oh, okay.
If you say your character is like I would say I would class you as like chaotic good probably, or chaotic neutral. Like you, Jay, as a person. So if you were playing a character, yeah, chaotic good for sure. Because you are chaotic, but you are good.
Yeah.
So like if you say like, yes, my character is going to be lawful evil, right? That does not necessarily mean that your character is going to be like the antagonist of the story just because they are evil or whatever. But like, you could play a character who has ulterior motives but goes about it in a lawful way. Like, they run by a set of standards. Like, they aren't just evil just to be evil, right? Like, they have a set of, like, they have a code, or, like, a personal, like, set of laws that they, like, abide by before making, like, heinous decisions or something.
Alignment's gonna help you figure out your character, how your character should act, but in greater cosmology. Your alignment does affect what gods might pay attention to you, help you, hinder you. It also affects where you go in the afterlife. Good and evil, lawful and chaotic, basically an axis of how selfless or selfish your character is, and how much the rules matter to them. Interesting. Anytime those, you know, those, like, quizzes that pop around on Twitter and, like, what's your alignment, or what thing is, you know, I always take those. But, I mean...
What do you typically get?
I don't remember. I haven't taken one of those in a while. Maybe, I feel like I should take one of those. Mango. I thought you said I aligned with Mango. What alignment is Taigi?
I think Taigi would be...
Objective and
probably chaotic neutral.
Evil tends to mean you are a bad person for sure. Oh. I could see Taigi being chaotic neutral. What about me? Chaotic evil. I don't know. Sitting there, honestly, I feel like Cinder would be chaotic good. What do you think, Tuna?
I agree with that.
There's no, ooh, my character's a demon, but she's just understood. No, demons are chaotic evil through and through. Oh. I can vibe with that, yeah. Chaotic good, selflessly doing things, whether or not they're within the local rules. Swiping some shit from a rich jerk to give it to the poor. Typical Robin Hood shit. Yeah. That's us for show. Lawful evil, selfishly abusing the rules for your own gain. Gotcha. I'm learning. So much knowledge.
Yeah. But honestly, I really would not worry about alignments too much. In the grand scheme of things, it is not an important enough mechanic that you need to know as like a beginner player, in my opinion. I feel like there's far more important basic concepts to like understand than like trying to focus on like an alignment, you know.
Oh, okay. Alignments are less hard rules, more like guidelines. In short, the alignment system boils down to how good of a person you are and how strictly you adhere to the rules. I'm taking these notes.
I was also going to give another example for flavor text, because that is a pretty common word that is used. So let's say that you want to play Xenia, right? In our one shot, right? You know, Xenia's from the Kokomori Forest, right?
Yeah.
And she has like nature magic, right? So let's say that you take a spell. Let's just use like green flame blade, which I believe is a warlock spell. No, I think it's a. Hold on, I gotta Google my own shit now.
Flavor is used when you want to basically reskin something that exists to look like something else without changing the mechanics. Like, they can inform character decisions, but they aren't some hard and fast rules you have to abide by. Oh.
Bye bye, he's nuts.
Okay.
It is a warlock spell, but it's used by other classes. That doesn't really matter. There's a spell that's called Green Flame Blade that basically, like, you summon, like, a blade that lights up with green flames, and you can use it to, like, swing with things. Like, pretty intuitive, right? Green Flame Blade.
Uh-huh.
Well, let's say you had that spell and you like that spell, but, like, you didn't really want it to be green or flames. Let's say you wanted to have, like, a Kokomori Forest Petal Blade, right? So instead of the green flames, like, you have, like, you know, cherry blossom petals that come off the blade, right?
Yeah.
Cherry blossom petals coming off the blade is not going to ultimately affect, like, what that sword and what that spell does in combat, you know? So you can flavor the spell from being a green flame blade to the Kokomori Forest Petal Blade, right? And it will still have the same stats. The spell will work the exact same, but you're just saying, oh, hey, like, this just does more of what I want it to do, in accordance with, like, roleplay, or in the theme with the world, or in the theme with my character.
Mm-hmm.
So
Dude, where
that's what
are
flavor
you?
is. Hell.
What are you doing in hell?
I'm trying to get these chests so I can find my own mining laser. Monty lended me his, but...
Ah, okay. Thank you for the Queen's Care package, Marmels. Oh, so if you want to play as a Batgirl, you can choose winged tiefling, a human with devil heritage, but say it looks instead like a winged Batgirl. That's the flavor. It doesn't affect the game at all. It just looks different. Ah.
Yeah, think of, like, layered armor from Monster Hunter. You still have the stats of the armor you wear, but you look cooler.
I cast lightning. Cool. Blue lightning dances from your fingertips and arcs out to smite your foes. Can it be green lightning instead? Sure. Flavor text. I'm learning.
And one way that I personally... So every DM is different. One way that I personally like to encourage my players, especially, like, my newer, my shyer players who may not feel as if they can roleplay as well as others or stuff like that. But one thing that I love to do is I love to ask people how they see themselves casting spells or doing certain things. Like, because it's so interesting to hear how people imagine themselves doing things, because everybody has, like, a different mental image of how they do things. Like,
Yeah.
you know, you could have, like, 5 spellcasters in one party, and they could all have, like, 5 different ways of casting Fireball, you know, that looks different to them.
That makes sense.
So I think it really helps people to give them a chance to explain what they see in their head when their character is doing something cool.
I love the how do you want to do it questions. Ah. I will say, I'm very nervous still about playing D&D. But I do want to try it. Yeah. Oh, and that is coming in 4 minutes.
I'm very proud of you for doing something out of your comfort zone, and especially something that you had, like, a previous bad experience with.
Thanks. I hate going out of my comfort zone. But for the homies, I will. Bro, why am I fighting so many meadows now? I'm so mad.
What the hell? That's fucked up.
This is like the 3rd one that I found. Is that the worm? Oh no, that's the wild Titan. How do we fight the Titans?
I don't know. Do we just walk up to them and smack them?
See, that's the thing, because I saw the fire one, but like he was like burrowing underground. Funny enough, the fire Titan actually went by us whenever we finished killing the scarab. But like they just like go by. I don't know if there's like something we gotta do to like actually get them to stop and pay attention to us.
I don't know.
Oh, the great thing about let me get over here. The thing about that is, in the end, as long as you don't mess with the mechanics, you can realistically choose to do things in any way you want. It's almost like comfort zones are where you're comfortable, and outside of those are uncomfortable. Spooky. Don't piss me off.
We're gonna have a good time.
The Titans by reducing their HP to 0 before your HP is reduced to 0. I have got to get your PNG to fucking shake. There's no way you can just continually be like this and get away with it. Oh my god, leave me alone. Okay, there we go. No, leave me alone. Man, I'm just trying to get Scarlet, but like, fuck. I mean, it's not like hard. It's pretty easy because like I have the Galaxite hammer and like I can just go anywhere in the forest. But like I'm still not getting enough. Leave me alone! Stop chasing me! I'm still not getting enough. Just imagine one day. Oh fuck! You bitch! I'm trying to read chat. Someday we'll be in a VC together and I can do this in real time. I will leave the VC. There's no way. Honestly, I place bets on how long I could last in a VC with Spooky. I give it like 2 minutes tops. Oh my god, leave me alone. Oh, I got a nimble egg. Oh, hi Weeb, how's it going? Oh, what's up, Tona?
Oh, I was congratulating you on your egg.
Oh, thanks.
I have D&D on the brain now, so.
What you doing with D&D on the brain?
I'm just thinking about like what character that you would play.
OMG.
So like, do you have a specific character in mind or any ideas?
Sorry, I just got made bald. No. No, not even a little. I mean, I think about like if I were, I lied because I'm about to tell you an idea.
Hell yeah, let's hear it.
No, I just think about like if I were to play like a game with like my VTuber. So like if I made like Jay, for example, like she would be a healer. Or actually, I mean with the updated lore, she'd probably be a fucking bard.
Ooh.
Because with the jester stuff. I feel like maybe a bard. I don't know what else a jester would be, if not a bard.
Bard, you could do rogue. I think rogue has some like trickster subclasses that you could do.
Oh, okay.
To take on more of like the trickster vibe. Let's see. Off the top of my head, bard and rogue are my two like first thoughts if you want to go more of the jester route.
Mm-hmm.
But you can flavor your character to be a jester with any class that you want, and you can justify it in any way that you want. if you want to play a certain thing. Like, if you still want to be a healer, you could play, like, a bard who takes, like, healing skills, or a cleric, or, yeah, I mean, even a paladin who has, like, some healing skills as well, if you wanted to, like, be more of a, you know, heavy armored type character, but you could still flavor it and be like, yeah, I'm a jester.
Okay, okay. Yeah, spooky, game ideas there too. Bunny, thank you for the Queen's Care package.
Would you want to play Jay or Xenia? Or both?
I don't think I could play both. So I'd probably just go with Jay. I feel like that would be a very difficult thing for me to do my first playthrough, so I'd just pick one.
Okay. Do you have, like, a race in mind? Do you want to be, like, human, or an elf, or, like, a cool dragon lady?
I don't know the races that well, I'll be honest. I would probably want to be dragon lady, but
yeah,
I don't know. I'm very unsure of all of it.
Well, if you are going with the Kokomori Forest, like, backstory, and her lore from that, there is, like, you could be an elf that has, like, draconic features to kind of have, like, that super, like, mysticky forest vibe.
Yeah.
But you still keep all of your dragon features.
I like that. I like that.
Because, like, the elves, you know, they live for a long time. They don't sleep. They meditate, right? They
don't sleep?
Typically come... nope. Elves don't have to sleep. They just meditate.
I did not know that.
I mean, that's just, like, a flavor text thing for the most part. Comes in handy when people are keeping watch, though.
Yeah.
But yeah, you could absolutely be, like, an elf, but it's just flavored as, like, you're just this cool, ancient, like, dragon forest lady.
I want to take, like, those little online quizzes now.
You should. That'd be a fun, like, stream activity, I think.
Shit. Say less. Let me finish this mining segment I'm on. I'm gonna I guess I'd have to find one of them too. Jay hitting up the BuzzFeed quiz section. No, not for real. Didn't BuzzFeed, like, close? Is that still a thing? Didn't they, like, go out of business or something? I genuinely don't remember. I feel like I saw stuff about BuzzFeed, like, dying, but I have no idea. I'm doing loads of studying of cosmology of D&D, particularly the leveling system for angels and demons and stuff. I really want to put my players through a storyline of being an angel that starts out as a little light mode all the way to becoming a demigod. Oh my god. I think they got bought. I feel like I remember something along those lines. My memory's so bad. Oh, no. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. I'm leaving. I'm going home. That was too close of a call. That made me nervous. Demons start out as worms. Angels start out as lights. I already know which I prefer. But whenever you asked your significant other if they would still love you as a worm, if you were a worm, it doesn't hit the same if you asked if they would still love you if you were a light. I'm just saying.
So, you could be Jay, the forest dragon lady, who's a trickster healer. Does that sound like in line with what you want?
Yes.
So what types of things do you think that Jay would be good at? Would she be good at healing people?
Yeah,
would
yeah,
she be
yeah.
good? Yeah, okay. Would she be good at like recognizing certain plants in nature and like becoming connected with nature because she's from the Kokomori forest?
I'm. I don't know because she would be very knowledgeable of Kokomori specifically, but I don't know if she'd just be knowledgeable in general.
Mm-hmm.
So
Do you think
I am
she'd
unsure.
be charismatic? Or would she have a
Yes.
hard time talking to people? Yeah?
No.
Gotcha.
Charismatic for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Can't. I feel like you gotta be charismatic to be a jester.
Oh yeah, for sure. And very performative too, probably, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Well, there you go. We found your proficiencies. You'll have a proficiency in performance, medicine, nature, which even though it is still like subject to the Kokomori forest, that is still a proficiency in nature. Like, because you can use what you've learned in the Kokomori forest in other areas, even though you may not be specific with like the plants and stuff of areas outside of Kokomori forest.
Oh,
But
okay.
you could recognize like, hey, this shape of leaf is bad. Let's stay away from that one. So if you see that shape of leaf out in the wild, you could have like the intuition to know, hey, I shouldn't like mess with this and pick it because it could be poisonous because that's what I learned in the Kokomori forest.
Oh my god. I'm sorry, I just hatched a bunny.
Just destroyed somebody's railway.
Tona.
Oh,
How could you?
my bad.
Where do I need an AFK farm? Where do I get that? Oh, I think I get it in the piss pond.
And just like that, you basically have like a character built.
Damn it, who took my stuff?
Oh, I just hatched it. I'm sorry.
No, that's okay if you hatch it.
Oh.
No, they didn't get hatched. They got put back in the thing.
Oh. Oh. I let my players play as monsters. One of my players was a basilisk and the other was a giant slime. Another is about to play as a dragon who disguises himself as human. Oh my god, just like me for real. Really and genuinely, there's not much you can't do in D&D. Just gotta know how to flavor it. Or have a DM who is okay with homebrewing and knows how to balance things. Ah, this smells a lot like this one plant from my home forest and that thing is hella toxic. Let's not eat that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Y'all, we're about to take an alignment quiz together. Once I get my shit situated. Okay, empty inventory. Fishing set
Yeah,
on.
we basically already have the basics for if this is what you want to play in the one shot, like your character already. Literally, the only thing we would need to do is just figure out what type of spells you'd want to take.
Oh my goodness.
Or what type of spells you'd want to have so that you could cast them.
This is so
But
exciting.
we got race figured out, we got class figured out, we got your skills figured out, so I mean, you're basically almost done with character creation already.
Oh, let's go! Okay, let me go put myself AFK fishing in the piss pond.
Is BuzzFeed quiz time?
It's BuzzFeed quiz time.
Well, I'm gonna hop out of VC because I have to go watch some Vampire Diaries with a friend.
Oh, have fun!
Yeah.
Thanks for yapping
I'll,
with me.
Yeah, thanks for letting me yap about D&D.
Of course.
But I'll just stay AFK and core keeper. But
Solid.
Bye bye, Jay.
Bye!
Bye.
Alright, I'm looking up an alignment quiz right now. Moral alignment test? Originating with the Dungeons & Dragons role-playing game, the 9 moral alignments, which describes a person's morals and ethical outlook, have gained a cult following on the internet. What is your moral alignment? Okay, there we go. Hold on, let me. What do I gotta put up here? Is it this one? Moral alignment. Yeah. Twitter. Oh, I have the cropping on it right now. Filters. Haha. I can see my whole screen. All right. Oh yeah. I'm not gonna lie. I'll be honest. I looked up alignment quiz and it was the first one that popped up. So if anybody else has it, well, let me look at this one. Oh. Oh, okay. It says this moral alignment quiz. Let me switch off Core Keeper. I'm just chatting again. There we go. I would say the law/chaos is much more about ethics than necessarily the rules. Oh. Maybe we do this one. Oh, it shows. Oh my gosh, we got the demographics. Okay, hold on. I like this. All right, section 1, family views. How do you feel about family gatherings? Let me taking silly quizzes online. There we go. How do you feel about family gatherings? I cherish the time spent with family and always look forward to it. It's important to maintain traditions and stay connected with relatives. I prefer to keep my distance, but will show up if I think there's something to gain. I find them restrictive and prefer to spend my time elsewhere. This is okay, cause like I don't have like a big family. Like I don't really know a lot of my family. We never really do family gatherings. But John has a big family and he does do family gatherings. And like, I'll be honest, I do like going to his family gatherings because I like watching, I love people watching. I'd probably like going to my family gatherings too. But like, I feel like I'm not there for, like, I guess I do like cherish the time spent with them, but like, I just like to people watch and like watching people is especially at a family gathering. You never know what can happen. I'll say that I cherish the time spent with, well, I'm between I cherish the time spent with my family and always look forward to it, and I prefer to keep my distance, but will show up if I think there's something to gain. This is so difficult. I'm on the first question. I'm already having such a rough time. It's a little hard to hold down what separates devils from demons is that devils justify their evil with rules while demons are evil for the sake of it. Then demons are neutral evil or straight up mercenary. Oh. The lawful good character is going to be most selfless thing in the most ethical way. A chaotic evil is going to do whatever for their own personal interest to fuck anyone who gets caught out. Yeah. I get that. Oh, I didn't even open this one. Do I need to keep this open? Oh. Damn. I was completely missing the YouTube chats. I have to keep that open. I need to put the YouTube chat thing in my OBS. I'm sorry for all the people on YouTube that I missed the chats of. Yeah. I'd say number 1 would be the essence of what you're about. You enjoy going to a people watch, looking forward to it, and it's cherished time spent not necessarily because of family, but because you enjoy the people watching. Okay, then yeah. Here we go. Your sibling is struggling financially. What do? I offer them financial support and help them find ways to improve their situation. I recommend resources and support networks within the community. I lend them money, but expect it back with interest. It's their problem, not mine. They need to figure it out on their own. Damn, what a question to ask me at this time. Because, like, okay, I will say, my brother's kind of just, like, cut off from the family. And, like, I don't talk with my sister now anymore either. So, like, before, I would answer this question one way, but I don't... Honestly, I would lend them money, but I'd expect it back with interest. I like, before, It depends on who it is. If it's my brother, it's his problem. He can figure it out on his own because like that's just like how he is currently. If it was my sister before, I would offer financial support and help find ways to improve her situation. But if it's me and my sister now, I'd lend her money but expect it back with interest. These questions are so difficult. Or 5 my beloved, but like I've seen so many Marvel Rivals edits with Wolverine. Oh god, yeah. I think the thinking about it, I'd lend them money, but I'd expect it back with interest. Your parents have a disagreement. How do you handle it? I try to mediate and find a solution that makes both parties happy. I encourage them to follow family rules and resolve the issue according to tradition. I use the situation to my advantage and manipulate the outcome. I stay out of it and let them resolve the issue. If my parents are having a disagreement, if it's my parent, I'm gonna stay out of it. They can get that themselves. That's not on me to worry about. A family member asks you to break a rule for their benefit. What do you do? Please pick the options from the one you agree with the least to the one you agree with the most. Okay. So they've asked me to break a rule for their benefit. So what would the one I agree with the least? So I consider the consequences to do what's best for everyone involved. I refuse to break the rules and encourage them to find an alternative solution. I agree if it benefits me in some way. I weigh the importance of the rule and may bend it if it's not crucial. Okay, these two are like the ones, the bottom, I'd agree if it benefits me in some way, and I weigh the importance of the rule and may bend it if it's not crucial, are like the two that I would do the most. The one I do the least is, honestly, well, I'd also consider the consequences and do what's best for everyone involved. This is so difficult. Oh my god. I don't know. Okay. I think the least is refuse, just completely refuse. So I agree with this the least. And then I think second, I would weigh the importance of the rule and may bend it if it's not crucial. Third, actually, honestly, no, I think second, I'd agree if it benefits me. Oh, I don't know. I feel like family related questions aren't useful in this. Yeah, I feel like this is so situational because it depends on how you are with your family. I think these are actually pretty good brain nature questions. I can see the alignments leaning on them, and that's kind of interesting. You're so right about brain itcher questions, because man, I don't know. What would I do what would be the most like that I agree with? Swap into friend instead of family? Oh, if I swap into friend instead of family, I feel like the answers would change. I think second, I think the one I do the most is actually I'd consider the consequences and do what's best for everyone involved. I feel like I'd do that. That's the most. So I think I'd go second, third, fourth here. Okay. How do you handle family secrets? I respect the privacy of others and keep their secrets. I adhere to family loyalty and only share secrets if it's necessary for the greater good. I keep secrets, but may use them to leverage in the future. I don't believe in secrets. Honesty is more important. Family secrets? I let people. I don't think I could see using them as leverage in the future. Like I see how I could, but I think I'd respect the privacies of others and keep their secrets. Your family disapproves of your romantic partner. How do you react? Fuck that. Fuck you, bitch. That's how I react. Yeah, I value my independence and tell my family to stay out of my personal life. Um, Actually, I would consider their concerns, but I'd ultimately follow my heart. What qualities do you value the most in a friend or partner? Compassion, empathy, kindness, loyalty, honesty, and reliability, ambition, cunning, and resourcefulness. You may pick more than one answer. I feel like I value all of these. Well, loyalty, honesty, and reliability for sure. But also ambition, cunning, and resourcefulness. I think those two are huge. I do care about compassion, empathy, kindness, and spontaneity. Thank you, babe. Creativity and adaptability, but like not nearly as much as the middle two. A friend asks you to lie for them. What do you do? I try to find an honest solution to the problem instead. I refuse to lie. I encourage my friend to face consequences. I lie if it benefits me. I evaluate the situation and may lie if it doesn't. I'd evaluate it. I may lie if it doesn't like harm anyone. Jay picking the lawful evil partner. Yeah, that's my husband. That is absolutely. John's more chaotic neutral. You're chaotic neutral, right? How would you describe yourself? Or would you say lawful evil? Because honestly, I could kind of see both.
Listen, I like to consider myself chaotic good. Some people.
Oh, chaotic good? You're chaotic
disagree.
neutral. You're chaotic neutral.
I'm not too fussed about it. It's fine.
Your partner has a different opinion on a major life decision. How do you handle it? We discuss our perspectives and work together to find a solution. I encourage them to follow established rules and traditions. I manipulate the situation to get my way. I value individuality and think we should pursue. No. We discuss our perspectives and work to find a solution together. I can hear that all the way from over here. A friend is being treated unfairly. What do you do? Defend my friend and stand up for the injustice. I follow proper channels to report an issue and seek resolution. I use the situation to my advantage while appearing to help my friend. Encourage my friend to fight back and break for. Oh, I definitely. Well, thank you for the Queen's Care package, Primals. It's either I defend them or I encourage them to fight back. I think I'd encourage them to fight back. But if they couldn't fight back themselves, then I would defend them myself. From my friend being treated unfairly, we release a Google Doc. Spooky. How do you handle conflicts in your relationship? I listen and empathize, working towards a resolution that benefits everyone involved. I stick to established guidelines and expect others to do the same. I assert my dominance to make sure my needs are met first. I look for creative solutions that may bend the rules if it leads to a better outcome. Babe, do I assert my dominance and make sure my needs are met first?
No.
I know. I was just fucking around.
I
I think I'd look for creative solutions. I'd either listen and empathize, working towards a resolution that benefits everyone involved, or look for creative solutions that may bend the rules if it leads to a better outcome. I'd bend some rules. Yeah. Your partner wants to move far away for a job opportunity. How do you react? I support their decision and work together to plan our future. I discuss the pros and cons considering the impact of our current life and commitments. Weigh the potential benefits. Your answer, chaotic evil. What? I'm actually looking at YouTube again. Your answer, no, but acceptance. Huh? I don't know. And weigh the potential, but I'd discuss the pros and cons considering the impact of our current life and commitment. Well, it says they want to move away. Well, yeah, we'd still discuss pros and cons. How would you handle dispute between two neighbors? Please pick the option from the one you agree with the least to the. Okay. So what I agree with the least to the most. Between two neighbors. So mediate the conflict by listening to both sides and finding a fair solution. I'm not gonna lie, I don't want to listen to this. I'll be honest. Call the local authorities and let the. Oh, well, I definitely wouldn't do that. Encourage the conflict to escalate just for the fun of it. That's fucked up, but that's also funny. Avoid getting involved and let them start shit. Okay. So the least likely is I'd call local authority. What the fuck do I look like calling the cops for? I would not encourage the conflict to escalate just for the fun of it. I'd probably I think third would be mediate the conflict, and then most likely I would avoid getting involved and let them sort it out would be the one I agree with the most. A stranger asks you for directions. What do you do? Happily provide accurate directions. We ain't something no port to deal with shit. That's what I'm saying. What the fuck do I look like doing that? Happily provide accurate directions with them well. Refer them to the nearest information booth or map. Deliberately give them incorrect directions to cause confusion. Ignore them. Well, no, I'd give them the accurate directions for sure. You find a wallet on the sidewalk in your community. The wallet contains cash and an ID card with the owner's detail. What do you do? I've done this before. This has happened to me before, quite literally, and I use the information to personally return it to the owner. I'm not gonna give it to the community center or local authority. I don't trust them. I wouldn't leave it, and I wouldn't keep the wallet and its contents. No, I go give it to the owner. If I have the ID, I'll drive to that. If it's nearby too, I'll just drive it over there and give it to them. A local charity is seeking volunteers for a community cleanup event. How do you respond? Sign up and enthusiastically prevent in the event. Support the event by spreading the word, encouraging others to join. Mock the event, discourage others from participating. Ignore the request and go about your normal routine. I mean, I feel kind of bad because, like, I feel like I actively do just ignore the requests. Because, like, there are always charities and stuff nearby that, like, you can volunteer for. And, like, realistically, I do just ignore them. So, I'll be honest, I'd ignore the request and go about my normal routine. Your friend is struggling with a personal problem. How do you... Well, actually, it depends. Because I support the event by spreading the word and encouraging others to join is also very likely. Because I used to do that. But, like, now that I'm, like, a VTuber and online, like, personality, I wouldn't, like, share, like, a local charity or, like, a local event happening to me, you know? So I will actually... I would support the event by spreading the word. And I'd encourage other people to do it. Your friend is struggling with a personal problem. How do you help? Offer emotional support and help them find resources to address the issue. Encourage them to seek professional help or follow established guidelines. Manipulate their vulnerability for your own game. Listen to their problem, but offer no advice or... I'd offer emotional support and help them to find the resources to address the issues, for sure. Your friend is struggling with a personal problem. I'm not trying to fix them. I'm trying to make them work. No! Are y'all scrapping? What are y'all doing back there? Oh God, my dogs came over to me. I just looked back at them and now she keeps licking me. Stop. Stop. You're driving on the road and you see the vehicle in front of you run a red light. What do? I see that often. I'm like, damn, they ran that shit. Dog is judging you. This is so fucking... You know what? Y'all will get to see them. Hold on. Where's the dog cam? Do I have it on the screen? I'm almost certain I do. Yeah, I do. There we go. The dog. Back up. Back up. Your ear. Let me fix your ear. Stop. 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 Let me fix your ear. Stop. Stop. Let me fix your ear. There we go. I got it. She can't stop it. I didn't even... Oh my God. There we go. I got it that time. Robin. There we go. The dogs. Oh. Y'all have Robin, you have a problem. You have a problem. You aren't supposed to lick them. But stop. Stop. You don't have to lick this much. Stop. Be like Maki. Just stand there. Honestly, like a skinwalker, but I don't know if I could have two skinwalker dogs. I feel like one is already kind of pushing it. Why are you licking her ear like that? Stop. 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 Stop licking me! What if you're delicious? No. Is her ear delicious? What is going on here? Go lay down. Go. Oh, okay. They left the room instead. There you go. Dog cam. You're driving on the road. The pup tells the other and apologizes for, oh my gosh. You're driving on the road and you see the vehicle in front of you run a red light. What do? Report it immediately to the police, if possible, with evidence. If there's no evidence, try to track down. No! You can record a video evidence and have time report it. No! If there's an opportunity, try to extort money for the... Oh my god! Looks like there's no camera. I just follow the driver and run the road. No! I would act as if the vehicle wasn't there and obey the traffic. Wait, all these answers fucking suck. We're not reporting to the police. And also, what do you mean extort money from the driver? No. I'm not running the red light either. I'm just gonna, I guess, obey the traffic laws and wait for the light to turn green. Jeez. How do you think nations should handle conflicts with one another? Pick more than one answers. Engage in diplomacy and negotiations to find mutually beneficial solutions. Strictly follow international laws and establish procedures. Use covert operations and subterfuge to undermine rivals. Encourage revolution and instability and rivalry. God, oh my god. Kill them! This one should be, I'm crazy, not stupid. I just drive like a normal fucking human being. Yeah, no, literally, like, all of those answers kind of fucking sucked. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, honestly, I believe that we should, I believe we should, like, be sending, like, one-on-one fights with, like, with countries. Like, send our strongest warrior type shit. Send your strongest warrior, and whichever one wins is the one in the right. But that obviously that wouldn't work all the time. I feel like you have to like have like a kind of agreement already in place, but like still reasonable. So the Olympics but blood sports. Yeah. I'm a big fan of the Gundam fight match solution. So like I guess I'd say engage in diplomacy and negotiations to find mutually beneficial solutions. But like also just like a sprinkle of blood sports, you know? But like specifically only with one person. Like I don't feel like we should have like armies and be sending like thousands of people to something. Like do one-on-one battles. Like just have your strongest against their strongest and just do that. So like you only lose like one person, you know? I wouldn't say strictly follow international laws and establish procedures, because sometimes those have to change and whatnot. I think I just say negotiate. 1v1 duels at the very most, teams of 5. Exactly. Politics 1v1 edition. Yes. That's really how I feel about it. Oh gosh. Need some water. What is your opinion on immigration and border control? Oh, Lord. Welcome immigrants and provide support for their integration into society. Implement fair and strict immigration laws to maintain national order. Exploit immigrants for personal or national gain. That's what America does. Disregard immigration laws and promote open borders. Well, damn, this is a question, yeah. Make the Duke It Out in ATV Off-Road Fury 2. What it is, we just have every country complete a children's card game to prove who's right. Oh my god. I'd say welcome immigrants and provide support for their integration into society. Don't let the right-wing people hear that. They're gonna fucking lose their minds. How should a nation address income inequality? Implement social safety nets and progressive taxation to reduce disparities. Maintain a merit-based system and enforce existing economic regulations. Exploit the poor and consolidate wealth among the elites. That's what America does. Encourage a free market with minimum government interference. Implement social safety nets and progressive taxation to reduce disparities. Again, don't let the right hear me over here. Well, it looks like you're getting sent to the Shadow Realm, Dave. Damn, what's it gonna run? No! No, Dave! What is the role of a nation's military? Defend against threats and contribute to international peacekeeping efforts. Maintain national security and uphold the rule of the law. Expand national influence through conquest and intimidation. That's what America does. Support rebellions and destabilize rival nations. That's also what America does. Sometimes they do that on the DL. They do that and then do this. Defend against threats and contribute to international peacekeeping efforts. How should a nation balance environmental protections and economic growth? You may pick more than one answer. Implement sustainable policies and invest in clean technology. Yeah, strictly enforce environmental regulations and penalties. Yes. Exploit natural resources without concern for the environmental consequences. That's what America does. Focus on economic growth, regardless of environmental. Like, that's what America does. I love that the bottom two answers are like, obviously, like the evil one, and that's what America does. But yes, implement sustainable policies, invest in clean technology, and strictly enforce environmental regulations and penalties. That one for sure. What is your stance on the nation's right to self-determination? Support the right of all nations to choose their own path and governance. Uphold international law and respect the decision of recognized authorities. Encourage secessions and fragmentations to weaken rival nations. Support revolutionary movements and overthrow. Yeah, we're going with that first one. These political ones were crazy. Section 5. I'm like, how many sections are in this? You discover an old, worn-out wallet on the street. The wallet has no identification, and the money inside is from over 30 years ago. Number 3 is just Russia. It's almost like out of control corporate interests are bad for everyone. Who would have guessed? No way! Turn to the authorities, even the chance of finding its owner is slim. Keep the money as a nostalgic collector's item. Use the money for yourself, and it seems unlikely anyone can claim it. Spend the money on something you've always wanted, considering it a lucky find. Old worn-out wallet. The wallet has no ID, and the money inside is from over 30 years ago. I'd spend the money on something I've always wanted, considering it a lucky find, for sure. A friend asks you for a loan, but has a history of being unreliable with money. How do you respond? No. Lend the money, hoping they'll do better this time? No. Offer them help to create a budget and find a solution? Well, if they're a friend, I might offer help to create a budget and find a solution, but I'm not giving them any money there. Refuse and remind them of their past mistakes. Agree, but only if they pay a high interest rate. Well, if they're unreliable with money, I'm not expecting them to pay the high interest rate, even if I did that. I think I'd offer to help them create a budget and find a solution. Laminate it, toss it out on the street, watch the confusion, giggle like a gremlin. Spooky. What is your alignment? I'm curious. You're in a position to donate money to a charity. What kind of charity do you choose? One that helps the most vulnerable people in society, a well-established charity with a proven track record, a new and innovative charity that challenges the status quo, one that will provide you with personal benefits in return. This one's what the rich people do in America. Probably one that either a well-established, like proven track record, or just one that helps the most vulnerable people in society. I think the one that helps the most vulnerable people. You receive an unexpected bonus at work. How do you spend it? I buy a fursuit. Please pick the options from the one you agree the least to the one you agree the most. Unexpected bonus at work. When I do the least is use it to gain power or influence over others. I'm not doing that. Risky! Risky. If I got an unexpected bonus at work, I probably wouldn't share it with my friends or family. What I should do is save it for a rainy day or invest it responsibly. What I probably would end up doing is splurging on a spontaneous... Well, no. I'll go take the quiz just a sec. Yeah! Yeah, if y'all want to take this quiz, here's the test that I'm taking. If y'all want to also do this, I probably should have done that at the beginning. You know what? Unless if I just got, yeah, an unexpected bonus, I don't think I would, like, splurging would be what I do if I, like, I would save it. I think I'd save it, but, like, I would be looking for ways to spend it. Just came back from the ER, don't worry, everything is fine, my family's just sick. Oh, okay. Your family's okay, though? You have the opportunity to invest in a business. What type of business do you choose? So the one you agree with the least or the one you agree with the most. Socially responsible business that positively impacts the community. A stable, well-regulated, and law-abiding business. A risky, cutting-edge business with the potential for huge returns. And a business that exploits its employees. Okay, well, we're not doing that one. Family's okay? Okay, good to hear. I'd probably do that one last. The one I agree with the most, I think I'd go in this order. Risky, cutting edge. I don't know. I don't like doing stuff too risky, you know? A stable law. I mean, I don't care about it being law abiding, but if it's stable and then a socially responsible business that positively impacts the community, that would be nice to invest into. How do you feel about paying tax? Oh, don't get me started. Ones you agree with the least to the most. Risky. Because I live in America, I feel like my view on this question is definitely, oh boy. in like a proper society of paying taxes is what I'm not gonna go based off of America. Okay, actually, let's look at this. It says, it's a necessary duty to support society and its infrastructures. It's important, but the system should be more progressive and fair. It's an unreasonable burden that stifles personal freedom. It's a system that can be exploited for personal gain. Had dinner, played some matches. How's everyone? I had some roast beef sandwich and some Takis. Nice! Doing good! I'm taking a alignment quiz right now. This one's hard. The one I agree with the least. I think I'd agree with this one the least. I do agree it's a system that can be exploited for personal gain. I'm not, like, that's just because it's because of America. We'll go that order. Alignment like D&D. Yeah, exactly. Section 6. God, how many sections are in this? We're in section 6 now. You witness someone shoplifting, what do? Report them to store security or management, confront them, and encourage them to return the stolen item. Blackmail them for your own benefit. Ignore it and mind your business. If I catch you shoplifting, I know I didn't. What do you mean? What's shoplifting even? That's not my business. That's not my business at all. A new law is passed that you disagree with. How do you respond? Pick from the ones you agree with the least to the ones you agree with the most. So, work within the system to advocate for change, protest or resist the law in a disruptive manner, find ways to exploit the law for your own gain, accept and obey it even if you don't agree with it. And no, the fuck I didn't. A law that I disagree with. I find ways to exploit the law for your own. I don't see myself doing that. Well, listen, I'm black. So protesting in a disruptive manner might get me shot. So I'm probably not doing that one. Accept and obey it even if you don't agree with it, and then work within the system to advocate for change. There we go. The problem with these is I come to these questions from an American viewpoint. But like in more reasonable system, or just not specifically an American viewpoint, I feel like they would like the numbers would change around. But I'm answering these like how I feel, and that is from my American viewpoint. So we'll do that. You're pulled over for speeding. How do you handle the situation? Apologize and accept the consequences. Explain the situation politely and hope for leniency. Try to talk your way out of it, or deceive the officer. Attempt to bribe the officer. Okay, I'm not bribing the officer. I don't see that working out for me. I'm definitely gonna try to talk my way out of it or deceive the officer for sure, 100%. That's 4. I'd say 2, 3, 4 here. Because if I can't, I'd explain the situation politely and hope for leniency. I don't know if I just apologize and accept the consequence. I don't know about that one. How do you feel about the role of law enforcement in society? God. These questions are really rough for somebody, for specifically a Black American. Oh, man. Okay. Let's see. They should prioritize helping and protecting the community. They play a crucial role in maintaining order and enforcing laws. They often overreach and should be reined in. Correct. Once again, that skin color invalidates half of these. Yes! That's what I'm saying! They can be manipulated and used as a tool for personal power. Well, yeah, I feel like that is what happens. But I'm trying to... How do I feel about the role of law enforcement? This one, they often overreach and should be reined in, is what I agree with the most. They play a crucial role in maintaining order and enforcing laws. I honestly, I don't feel, again, because I'm thinking of American police. They don't do shit. They definitely don't prioritize helping and protecting the community. So look, we'll go 1, 2, 2. I think they should prioritize helping and protecting the community, but they often overreach and should be reined in. I think that's the order I can do for this one. Good God, these are some rough questions for you, girl. I'm not even gonna lie. All right, your friend confides in you that they committed a minor crime. What do you do? Okay, agree with the least to the one you agree with the most. So encourage them to turn themselves in and face, fuck no. Offer support and help them make amends for their actions. Use the information to your advantage in the future. Keep their secret and enjoy the thrill of knowing. I'm not going to encourage them to turn themselves in. Fuck no. If you've committed a minor crime, I'm not gonna use the information to my advantage in the future. I don't think I would be somebody to do that. I guess offer support and help them make amends for their actions. But I'd keep their secret and enjoy the thrill of knowing for sure. If I found out one of my friends committed a crime, I'm keeping that secret. But like, oh fuck. I know. Alright, you're asked to serve on a jury. You know, I had jury duty the day like a major like a hurricane came, so I didn't have to go, and they haven't called me in since. I pray that they don't. You're asked to serve on a jury. How do you approach the responsibility? Take it seriously and base your decision on the facts and the law. Consider the context and any mitigating circumstances. Question the validity of the legal system and its processes. Use your position to manipulate the outcome for personal gain. Fuck. Again! I'm in America! Okay, not this one. This one the least. I do question the validity of the legal system and its process, I'm not gonna lie. But like, if I'm on jury, I would take it seriously and base my decisions on facts and the law. I know my fourth one is going to be consider the context and any mitigating circumstances. I would do that, to be honest. We'll do 2, 3, 4. We'll go with that. We'll go with that. Oh, this is the last one. Don't show me my results. I'm lawful good? Wow. As a lawful good character, you strive to uphold justice, virtue, and order in the world. You believe in the power of well-organized systems and institutions to create a harmonious and prosperous society. This means you are dedicated to following the rules and regulations that govern your community, and you always act with honesty and integrity. Your strong moral compass guides your actions, and you seek to make the world a better place by helping others and eliminating evil. You protect the innocent, assist the needy, and stand up against oppression and tyranny. As a champion of righteousness, you are often seen as a shining example of goodness and a beacon of hope in a dark world. I got neutral good, which doesn't surprise me. You respect authority and tradition, and you may be drawn to roles such as paladin, cleric, or knight, where your devotion to righteousness is most evident. In your relationships, you are loyal, trustworthy, and compassionate, making you a reliable ally and a steadfast friend. Pros, lawful good characters are often seen as heroic and noble, and they can inspire others to do the right things. They are often respected and admired by those around them. Cons, lawful good characters may sometimes be rigid or inflexible, refusing to consider alternative viewpoints or approaches. They may also be seen as self-righteous or preachy. Oh. Very close to lawful, though. Interesting. I didn't expect that. But I will say, like, now that I'm thinking about it, I think most of the times when I do take these kind of tests, they do give me lawful good. Oh, you are very, very close to that lawful though. You're right. Here, let me, I gotta screenshot mine and post it in there. Here you go, print screen. And let me also put a link. There we go. I hate embeds. Get the embed out of here. We're actually not far off. Yeah, we're actually pretty close. We're actually pretty close. I'm a good character. It does say clerics though, and it's part of the lore. Part of my ideas. So nice. Alrighty. I think that we'll wrap up. We'll wrap up the stream with that one. I'm gonna move over to chatting just so. Wait, because I always forget to hide this again, and then I end up showing off whatever I have going on here. Here we go. Now we move back over to chatting. Most of the time, I'll follow the rules, but sometimes the motherfuckers just need to be broken, usually for the greater good being done. No, I agree with that for sure. I think you're right. Sometimes them motherfuckers gotta be broken. I would feel I would be more neutral good, but like I feel like I should be where you are on there, where like I'm right by lawful, but sometimes them motherfuckers gotta be broken. But yeah, that'll do it for today. Let me see, who am I taking y'all to? Who is live right now? You know, I have an idea of who I want to go to, but I'm not 100%. I'm gonna take y'all over to Circuit. Yeah, oh yeah, they've only been live for an hour. Yeah, I'm gonna take y'all over to Circuit, who's doing a GTA roleplay stuff. So here is the raid message if you are not subscribed. Here's the raid message if you are. I do have blueprints now, so I don't know if I'm gonna stream it tomorrow. I was actually thinking about doing another like morning stream tomorrow, but I'm not 100% sure. If not, I'm definitely gonna be playing it on Wednesday. But we will see. It reminds me I should put up one of those I'm super proud of this bit of writing things I got on a prom. Hell yeah. But thank you everybody for stopping by as always. Let me take y'all over to Circuit. I mean, if you're in the Discord, you'll get the notification if I end up streaming tomorrow or if I stream on Wednesday. Discord. But thank you everybody for stopping by as always. Have a wonderful rest of your day, night, whatever time it is for you. And let's get this raid started. Bye-bye.